Chelsea are world champs.
World champions.
You're already world champions.
Chelsea are Club World Cup champions.
Chelsea are champions of the world.
World champions.
World champions, guys.
Chelsea, congratulations.
World fucking champions.
You have won everything in world football.
Yeah, world champions for 4 years.
Everything in club football.
You're the world champions.
World champions.
World
You
champs.
said
You are the world champions.
World champions, yeah. I'm not gonna be one of them like saying, yo, like there's a Tim Pot trophy. It's a pre-season trophy, bro. It's a Club World Cup, man. See the size of that trophy, bro.
Chelsea are going to have a stamp on their chest for 4 years saying world champions.
They're going to have Club World Cup winners for 4 years.
4 fucking years saying world champions.
You like, I try to downplay it like the mad vacating, you get me? But you come to a point when you're like, you know what, blood? Man can't even like. If they did a parade, yeah, man can't even knock it. You get me?
World champions.
The champions of the world.
They are the club world champions.
Chelsea are Club World Cup champions.
The best team in the world is now Chelsea Football Club.
Champions of the world.
And Chelsea are world champions now. Whatever you want to say about them.
They're going to be world champs for the next 4 years.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to be there 4 years time.
World champions at Chelsea Football Club.
Chelsea FC champions of the world.
My name is Troops. And I am the wise man. And I would like to introduce the reigning, defending, undisputed, undefeated world champion, Carefree Lewis G.
Right. Welcome back, everyone. Big up every single one of you that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that shit. Why is my camera shaking like a motherfucker? There we go. There we go. I hope everybody is like enjoying the sun. Hope everybody's enjoying their own lives and everything, because everything in football sucks. Everything in football fucking sucks. But don't worry, guys. Rosenior's going to go today. So everything's just going to be magically better, because the people that are going to sack Rosenior, also the people that got rid of Maresca, the only one that they even lucked out on, are going to get to pick another manager. Ain't that just great, guys? Ain't that brilliant? Yeah, ain't it great? Lovely shit. Right, we got a ton of briefings to get into. We got a lot to get into in today's show. Big up to every single one of you that's in here, though. Big up to Gav. Big up to Fielder. Big up to Lumi. Big up to Mohammed. Big up to Ahmed. Big up to Osas. Karan. CE. Roscoe. Who else? Big up to Shawa. We're going to get into that as well. God bless Estevao. I haven't got a lighter with me, unfortunately, but yeah, big up to 50 Big Macs, big up to Zombie, big up to Dim, big up to Cheese. Who else is in it? Big up to Pacharo. The fan wants CM Punk to apologize for the phone. Fuck him. Fuck him. Why the fuck are you recording random women for in the hotel room, you weirdo? Fuck that, bruv. Fuck all of that. Big up Ramen. Yay! Iriola. Yay! Big up to Jabbo. Big up to Go AM. Who else is in here? Big up to Brenda. I actually need to talk to RSM and see if he could sort out an intro. I haven't messaged him in a month or two about it, but yeah, I feel like we're going to need that ASAP because, like, what the hell is a Robert Sanchez still doing on there? It's literally, there's no point. There is no point. Who else in it? Big up to Kai. Big up to Georgie. Brother, we are never, ever dropping that intro because I want Chelsea to be playing like world champions. So we're not going to hide behind the expectation that that badge will define us with. There's now 2 badges that you need to build up to. Now they can't even build up to 1. But here we are. Big up to, I think I saw Daniel in there, man. The manager will determine if these guys are shit or not. So many top options. Are there? Bar Xavi Alonso. And unless you want to bring Maresca back, but I'm not even going to open that debate with half of this chat because half of this chat is still in their feelings over the whole Maresca situation. Bar that, who else? Who else is even there? I'm sure you guys would have seen the list. I've got a few other names from Simon Phillips, but the first thing that we should probably talk about is how everything seems to have turned on its head within the last 24 hours, because now it's looking like all that patience, all that time that we were going to give Liam Rosenior has suddenly run out. No way another manager that was going to be judged in years and not months or weeks is now being judged in weeks. No way. What a bunch of fucking morons, bro. This is just one of the briefs that are still there. Nagelsmann is he leaving Germany after the World Cup? Let me know. Because the first thing I'll say is, like, if Rosenior is going, do not bring me another permanent coach. You bring me a fucking interim. And then you go and you find a manager that can start with a pre-season. Because this bullshit that these men are doing with replacing managers mid-season does not work, because you do not bring anybody proven and the squad is not proven to be able to carry the team through the rest of the season like what we would do in the Roman era. So I do not want a permanent. There is only one manager available, bar Maresca, because they won't bring him back. There's only one manager available right now that I would take. Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso. He took Leverkusen when they were 17th, I think, in the league, and he brought them invincible. So if he's available now and you can bring him now, that's the only one I'm realistically hearing. All the other names that I've heard do not move me. Man are saying Fabregas, I wouldn't mind, but I'm here talking about needing proven winners. I am not going to go and contradict myself by asking for Cesc Fabregas after that. The only thing I'll say for Fabregas is that he does look like he's doing well at Como, and he would command respect from the dressing room immediately because he was here through the Roman era. He succeeded through the Roman era. And also, it's fucking Cesc Fabregas. The man them are going to respect Cesc Fabregas for what he's done as a player. But ultimately, you're also not experienced. So I'm not going to start saying, I need experience, and then demanding someone that is not a proven winner. I'm not going to do that. But let's go through these briefs quickly. Let's go through these briefs. So Chelsea are currently deciding whether to stick with Rosenior or to sack him. Fabrizio has also added, I've got a few more of the other links here. Meetings ongoing during the morning and again. Actually, no, I think I've got down another tab. Do I? Where's that other tab? Yes, it is. Lovely, lovely. There we go. So, meetings ongoing during the morning and again now at Chelsea to make the final decision on Liam Rosenior's future. The head coach always felt support from the hierarchy in recent weeks, but results have been poor, and Chelsea are seriously considering a change of direction. Well, you can only take so many defeats. This is the thing. The only thing that I'm going to say to talk on the other side is that you can only lose so many games before you have to just leave for the sake of just, when are we winning a game of football? When are we winning a game of football? I don't know. I don't know if we're beating Leeds. I don't know if we're beating Forest. I don't know if we're beating Liverpool. I don't even know if we're beating fucking Tottenham at home, mate. So with Rosenior, you man already know it. I said it on my fan cams yesterday. He can go. He can go. I don't give a damn. Like, yeah, coming in mid-season was never going to be the right move. And you're clearly out of your depth. But you're not even rising me the odd victory. You have lost 5 league games in a row. You have lost 6 out of your last 7 or 7 out of your last 8 or something stupid like that. We are conceding first nearly every game. We are not good going forward. We are not good at the back. My midfield is dying in front of my eyes. You can leave. You can leave. You can go. I don't care. You can leave. But the same shit that I said for Maresca, I'm going to say here too. Why are these directors being allowed to pick another manager? Why? Why? Cuenca, I already addressed this earlier. That was a much more experienced squad than what we have now. So, and also, Tuchel, proven winner. Proven winner. He had managed at Dortmund, he had managed at PSG, he had won trophies at PSG, he got them to their first ever UCL final. It is not nearly the same, and that team is not nearly in the same position than what we are in. There was a lot more experience around that squad compared to what we have right now. So, no, it's not the same. I said the Roman era was different because, number one, you had a squad full of winners. You had a squad full of players that could even coach themselves. This squad ain't got that. This squad has also played the most games out of everyone in Europe. And then you gone and brought in a manager that prioritizes more running than the manager that we had before. It was never going to work. But half of this fan base were too busy gurgling on fucking Blueco's balls because they got rid of Maresca because he plays Palmer on the left. So love. More from Fabrizio here, man. There is recognition that Chelsea cannot bring in another coaching team with no top-level experience, and the search for a senior successor is expected to centre around finding a candidate who has proved that they could cope with the demands of a big club and the Premier League. Morons. Moron. 4 years it took for these men to realize that they can't gamble with inexperienced players and an inexperienced squad. You are morons. You man are dumb as fuck. And then even in the case of Liam Rosenior, bro, you have just tanked his career for no damn reason. The same way you did with Graham Potter. The same way. David, fuck off with your Blueco in the middle bullshit. I'm not listening to this shit. Stop putting in I don't want to hear this garbage. But fucking Blueco in the middle. They tanked another season. You're out here waffling. The fuck are Blueco gonna do for you? These man, Rosenior was doing just fine. Being an up-and-coming manager at Strasbourg, just doing his thing in the background. No one's noticing him. Now you've just chewed him up and spat him out, and now he looks like a bum, and his career is on a little spiral. Lovely shit. Lovely shit, bruv. But yeah, the options, though, the options sound amazing, don't it? I just want to add as well, Simon Phillips has also added that he basically said goodbye to everybody. This is why I said in the chat earlier, it looks like Rosenior is gone. It looks like he's gone, done, finished. Because after the game, he said goodbye to all of his staff. He said goodbye to the players at the end of the game. He didn't do a post-match team talk. He just walked out. He just left. And also to add to that as well, I have heard from my sources that now he has completely lost the dressing room. Completely lost the dressing room. And I think it's come down to the comments that he made and the fact that he didn't speak to the team afterwards, which is why you saw Chalobah saying something completely different to what Rosenior was saying in the presser. So he's completely lost the dressing room. We've heard that this really hit home to him last night. The players do not trust him. They do not respect him as a coach. And some of them have even been laughing and joking about him within their circles. So he's basically getting the Unai Emery at Arsenal treatment, where the Arsenal players were mocking him and saying, good evening everyone. Good evening, Laka. Good evening, Oba. All of that. These men are just mocking him like he's any man in the dressing room. There's no way he can stay now. The club know this, and his position looks untenable. So the issue, I believe, is that they are deciding on who will take the reins. If they can find anyone permanent now, or do they get an interim to see them through? The latter is more likely, and sources have told us that Callum McFarlane is in line to be our temporary manager until we find the next permanent one. Oh, jeez. Oh, brother. My sound effects ain't even working yet. Give me a sec, guys. One. Man said Callum McFarlane, brother. Yeah, lovely. Sorry, I just had to do that. StreamYard was bugging. It wouldn't let me do it. But yeah, hey, at least Callum McFarlane got a draw at the Emirates, guys. Etihad. We can't even rise a draw at that shithole. Yeah, at least he got a draw at the Etihad, guys. Can he get a draw at Wembley? That might be what Blueco's saying. And yes, we know we can't get a draw at Wembley. That was the joke. Chelsea have not been contacting or moving on any other managers, although Fabrice Hawkins does say otherwise. So there is literally nobody lined up to come in. They wanted to keep backing and believing in Rosenior, but it could well be that they cannot do anything else but drop that desire now. You bunch of fucking morons, bruv. All you had to do is listen to Maresca. That's all you had to do. David, I don't care. I'm not listening. I don't care, man. You are the last person onto the Blueco out train, bruv. But we still got your ticket. Don't worry. We'll still let you in. I've got a late ticket myself, so I ain't gonna judge too much. But now, why the fuck do you need another summer, man? What the hell? Not heard conclusively that Rosenior's been sacked. Some sources believe he has been, but there's not been full clarification yet. I can't lie, though. The way everyone is talking in these briefs, it does just sound like he's gone. These men are already talking to other coaches. Simon Phillips weren't the first to it, but Fabrice Hawkins was. We have already held contact with Iraola. Yay! Because you know what the most tired team in Europe needs? More running. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be the plan. I have heard from Bournemouth fans that the midfield barely gets the ball and they just spam long vertical passes forward. And that should be great for a mid-table side. Lovely. But our team will get more of the ball and would probably want more of the ball with the quality that we have in certain areas, including our midfield. I don't want Iraola. I don't want this. Terzic. Barely seen his stuff at Dortmund. He did win a Pokal. But from what I've heard, then he's not the best manager going forward. Apparently, there's like solid defensively, which to be honest, our team would really need. But again, doesn't sound like a needle mover. I think Terzic was the one that bottled the Bundesliga in the last minute. Yeah, Maldini, that's me. Xavi Alonso. Or what is the fucking point? You have done enough damage. What is the damn point? Xavi Alonso is right there now. He is the only manager that is available other than Maresca that I would actually back us bringing in even at this point. Everybody else is just like, you might as well wait to the summer. You fucked this season up already. You fucked it up enough already. So what's the point? I said I'm not sure about Alonso. Alonso's the most sure thing out there right now. Who else is out there? And like we know Arne Slot is staying till next season. So you've got a bit of a layup right now. You got a bit of a tap in. Make that count for something. Oh, man is saying Felipe Luis. Yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah, he's won a lot in Brazil. I wouldn't mind that. He also dominated us when we played him in the Club World Cup. Flamengo were very, very impressive. And even, what's his name, Felipe Luis said he had sleepless nights trying to figure out how he was going to handle Enzo Maresca and his style of play. Wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. Wouldn't mind. Opinion on him, just asking for yours. Again, I wouldn't mind Nagelsmann either. I think he's won a Bundesliga or two, no? I ain't bugging, I'm sure. Yeah, he managed Bayern. He must have had a Bundesliga or two. Yeah, one Bundesliga, all right. Wouldn't mind, but he's at Germany right now, and that involves waiting until the summer. So again, what is the point? Genuinely, what is the point? Now saying Xavi. Apparently, Xavi isn't necessarily as great as he sounds. But again, I'm not so sure about that one. Maresca, you already know. Damn right. Damn right. Any day ending in a Y, I'll bring Enzo Maresca back to this football club. Everyone is learning now that we should have just listened to Enzo Maresca and everything would have been just fine. Just fine. These bozos were lucky to even luck out on him. Indicalia, Surfer, big up, bro, but fuck Indicalia, man. Fuck that guy, bro. That brother was talking about us looking at Iraola for the longest. Kieran Gill tweet. All right, that's someone I might look at. Where is it? Kieran Gill. Why am I spelling his name wrong? What the fuck? Ah, yeah, it's the I and the E I got wrong. That's from Mike Keegan, actually. Understand Chelsea are moving towards parting company with Liam Rosenior. Wheels in motion. More soon from Mail Sport. I think it's done already, personally. With everything that we're seeing dropping today and the fact that we're already speaking to Iraola, I think it's already done. You know you get the reports later than when it actually happens. You don't get bang in the moment. So I think it's done. I actually think it's done. It would have been done an hour or two ago. You know the players already got given a day off. A day off. Feels like things are falling into place. He will probably be announced tonight or maybe early tomorrow. Because like the only other thing is this is the only thing that I really think is stopping it, and it's just who do you replace him with? Who are you replacing him with? Because who's there? Who's there at this point in the season? We have about 6 games left. And will they be calm with doing an interim role, or will they want guarantees that they're going to be here next season? And if they do, only Xavi Alonso moves me in this manager market. Everybody else is either questionable or I just don't want. So, I don't know, but I think this has already happened. I think this has already happened. The brothers lost the dressing room. He didn't speak to the squad after the game. He just walked out. Apparently, there was a bit more as well. I just need to find the rest of the briefs. Where was it? It was on the Wednesday sheet. So what we've got is... oh, yeah, also, Fabregas, Areola, and Marco Silva. I didn't even see Marco Silva's name on that list. Are you fucking kidding me, mate? So, the early names that were heard was Marco Silva from 2 sources, Terzic from 2 sources, Fabregas, Iraola, and Xabi Alonso. But Xabi Alonso, there's a bit of belief that he's waiting on Liverpool. So, yeah. David, fuck off, man. Yeah, bruv. That's the list that we got. And no Felipe Luis on that list, by the way. Go for De Zerbi, fuck it. They tried to do that last summer. That's what everyone ignores when they talk about Maresca was talking to Man City. Oh, he's a fucking rat. The same Maresca who just said, give me a contract extension and I'll stop talking to them. But that's another thing that people love to ignore. Lovely. No, I said Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso's name on that is on that list. But two sources said Terzic and Marco Silva, which I mean, brother. Yo. Shoot me, you know? That is horrible, bruv. That is fucking horrible, man. But yeah, these are the names that we're briefed with. And the only ones that sound legit are Silva and Terzic. I think that was a bit more as well. I just need to keep scrolling. So Chelsea's still deciding what to do. If Rosenior doesn't go now, he will go in the summer. That's another bit that Simon Phillips has added. So it just sounds like it's either a stay of execution or we're just going to chop your head off now. It's one of those. Matt Laws also added that Rosenior made his position almost untenable by publicly attacking the players, while his complaints were in many ways justified, which I did think as well. Making them public was viewed as naive, with one dressing room source saying that was not a good move. But I'm actually not that surprised that Rosenior did that. I'm really not. X, can you look at the screen, bro? It's right there. It's right there. But yeah, just lost my train of thought. So I'm not surprised Rosenior did that, because Rosenior's done that at Strasbourg too. He's called out the players before when the players haven't done what he's asked of them or something along the lines of that. I've got no problem with that. I've got no issue. And to be honest, when Chalobah came out afterwards and he was saying, I think the boys were running their socks off. Where? Where were they running their socks off? And yeah, just because Rosenior's in charge, why do we have a conversion rate like Liam Rosenior, bruv? Run up them damn likes. Run up them damn likes. Stop moving like our forward line under Rosenior. What are we doing? What are we doing? This is a ridiculous. Get the fuck out my chat, bruv. I want to see your bullshit. But yeah, Chalobah talking about, I think the boys were running their socks off. Where? If you look in the dressing room, everyone is tired. And what? What the fuck? Everyone is tired. It has nothing to do with effort. We gave it our all. We got beat today. We ran today. The stats are the stats. The boys are tired. You did not do any sort of crazy legwork in that game. Especially seen as like we were just sitting back for the majority of that first half. What are you waffling about? The fuck? So, like, that's the one where I can hear from Rosenior. But ultimately, like, yeah, you can still go. You can still go. It's been nearly a month since our last Premier League goal. Well, our last Premier League clean sheet was in January. You can leave. You can leave. Oh, yeah, but we ran around. Oh, we worked hard and everything. Yeah, whatever. What a whole load of Conor Gallagher prop. What a load of Gallagher prop. Get to fuck, mate. Get to fuck, bruv. Yes, the worst clean sheet record since 1912. I weren't alive. My dad weren't alive. You frauds. Absolute fucking frauds, bruv. And also, I have just checked for the stats, right? The stats are the stats. And shock and horror, Brighton outran us. Like everyone else has done this season. The difference is, one manager's style of play didn't involve us needing to do that much running. This involves more running. And obviously, the players are going to struggle with... Oh, there's the bomber. There's the bomber. There it is. Siren time! Where's the siren gone? It's over! The man them are telling me to celebrate. Why? Why? What a waste of time this season has been. What a waste of time this year has been. Why? Fuck off, like Rosenior, leave. Fuck off. I'll give a damn. Fuck you, bro. But bro, what are we celebrating? What are we celebrating? Who are we bringing in next? We literally said 10 minutes ago he's gone. It's a matter of when they're announcing it. Quicker than I thought. What the fuck are we celebrating? Yeah, Rosenior's gone. Yeah, half of you lot was celebrating the last manager going. What's gonna change? Show me who's coming in. Waste of time. Have we got a club statement? Callum McFarlane to take interim charge. All right. All right, mate. Club statement time. Just had to put a tweet underneath. These motherfuckers should be on their knees begging and pleading for Enzo Maresca. Right, let's go through the club statement, guys. Let's go through the club statement. Sorry, do not expect me to celebrate this shit, because these fuckers have tanked our entire season. I'm not celebrating. I'm not doing it. Why am I going to vindicate these? Yeah, another sacking! Fucking bums. What a waste of a season, man. This entire thing is a joke. This entire thing is a fucking joke. All right, Timsy, good to see you back in the chat. We haven't seen you since you bottled it against City. Big up. Right, so let's read this. Chelsea Football Club has today parted company with head coach Liam Rosenior. On behalf of everyone at Chelsea FC, we would like to place on record our gratitude to Liam and his staff for all their efforts during the time of the club. Okay. Liam has always conducted himself with the highest integrity and professionalism following his appointment midway through the season. This has not been a decision the club has taken lightly. However, recent results and performances have fallen below the necessary standards, with still so much more to play for this season. Everyone at Chelsea FC wishes Liam every success in the future. I doubt that. Callum McFarlane will take charge of the team as interim head coach. I'll be real, who else would it be? But it's just, this whole situation just sucks. This whole situation just stinks of shit, man. Yo, trust me, bro. I might go back. I've been in the gym about 4 times already this week, and we're only in Wednesday. I might go back again. Man are telling me to celebrate. What is there to celebrate? We have taken the fucking piss out of this entire season. Oh, but Maresca out, Maresca out. Fuck you. will take charge of the team's interim head coach until the end of the season. Fucking hell, man! With support from the entire club backroom staff as we strive to achieve European qualification and progress in the FA Cup. As the club works to bring stability to the head coach position, we will undertake a process of self-reflection. Hold on. To make the right long-term appointment. So they will undertake a process of self-reflection. Okay. Okay. No, don't worry. He spoke to Manchester City, so he's a rat. Every dickhead that's Blueco out, but gets annoyed because a manager can't stand working under Blueco, you're a moron! You're thick as fuck! You take that self-reflection, put it into a ball, and stick up your fucking ass. We've waited 4 years for you to realize that you need either experience from the manager or experience in the squad. Fuck you. Fucking joke. Fucking joke, bruv. This entire season is a joke. Everything about this is a joke. Everything about the way that we have been run is a fucking joke. We're lucky that these dickheads even found Enzo Maresca. We're lucky that they even found Maresca. And then they just gave themselves pats on the back and everything. Oh, we've been very good to Enzo Maresca. You haven't listened to anything that he wanted. Fucking joke, bruv. Jabbo, you're my guy and everything. I'm not listening to this until you show me better. If we get to that other end of the tunnel, I'll give you your flowers. Until then, fuck everything about this. Fuck everything about this shit. This is a joke. And it's not about Rosenior leaving. He can go anyway. He was going to go. It was going to be done. Big whoop. Should never have been here in the first place. Rosenior, you are out of your depth. You should never have been here. Go somewhere else, take a step down or 2 steps down and rebuild yourself. Rebuild yourself. Because you were doing just fine at Strasbourg. Everyone was looking at you as a manager for the future, not for here. It could have been at another club. Whatever. Whatever. You were taking a slow trajectory and we just like put you up at Chelsea for no reason. I got no hate towards him. No hate. Because what's the point? Why were you here in the first place? It should have been Maresca here, not you. Not you. Go do your thing at the next club. Whatever. Don't care. I don't care. But it ain't a Poch thing. I don't hate you like that. But you had to go. You had to go. You had to. Ultimately, at Chelsea, it's a results-based business. You were not pulling any results. You had to go. But I'm not mad at you. I am mad at the recruitment because I'm keeping it consistent. Same man who are mad at the recruitment now were just mad at Maresca 4 months ago. No. I'm mad at the recruitment. I'm mad at the recruitment. Because that's what the problem is. And Poch got better recruitment and lower expectations than what Rosenior needed. So fuck off. Rosenior had to go. I'm fine that he's gone. I don't care that he's gone. You should not have been here. You should not have been here. Stop spamming in my chat. Fuck off. I think I'm going to read your comment just because you type it 50 times. Fuck off. A lot of bullshit. Go do your thing at the next club. Whatever. Whatever. Callum McFarlane till the end of the season. Love. Don't worry, guys. He got a point at the Etihad. Don't worry. Everything's going to be great. Everything's going to be great, man. And again, same energy for McFarlane. I ain't mad at you. I've got no reason to be mad at you. You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be here. I know who should be sitting in my dugout, and it's the one man that pulled trophies out of his arse in the Clear Lake era in spite of no backing. You. You're the one I'm going to stand by. You. Not this shit. McFarlane, I hope you pull a result out on Sunday. I would love to see an end of the season where it's Callum McFarlane lifting the FA Cup. I would love that. We might be doing Callum McFarlane against Pep in a final, man. Fucking fade me, mate. Oh, fucking hell. You know what the maddest thing is? It might actually not be worse. Might not be worse. He breaking all the bad records because he came in mid-season with a different style of play, no pre-season, and the most tired team in Europe. He should not have been here. This is why I'm not mad at him. He should not have been here. He was out of his depth from day one. From day one. Why should I be mad at him? Why should I allow Blueco to hide from the spotlight again? Why? Oh, because Liam Rosenior couldn't rise or win. Liam Rosenior was out of his depth. He should not have been here. Simple as that. Simple as that. You think I'm saying he's a good manager? What part of out of his depth are you struggling with? I'm calling him out of his depth, but that means he's a good manager. Are you thick? Are you thick? Don't piss me off. I ain't in the mood right now. Club's dying in front of our eyes, but I want to still do manager debates. What's the fucking point? What's the fucking point? Yeah, it's cool. We got Callum in the dugout. Whatever, man. John Terry, Royal, brother, please don't do this. About John Terry, a man who has never coached a team in his damn life. We're saying make him interim coach until the summer. What are we doing? What are we doing? Just bullshit. Everything's just bullshit. Exactly. I am done with manager debates. Rosenior can go, leave, don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. What are we doing here, man? Everything just tanked because these dickheads wanted to give themselves a pat on the back instead of Maresca. Mandem Lampard, no. Word Nicholas, leave Lampard alone. Leave him alone. Let him stay over there. The fuck? Xavi Alonso is the only name on that is free now, other than Maresca, that I care about. Bar that, I don't give a shit. I don't care. Kai, thank God I know that you're just trolling. Thank God. We are fucking pathetic. Fucking pathetic, man. Even then, this thing goes further than Maresca. Ultimately, it was Tuchel that should have been back. The Terzic, no, the brother. I don't even know anything about no Terzic. Areola. Who? Are you saying Iraola? No. No. I don't want Iraola here. On record, I do not want Iraola here. Maldini, you didn't even get the summer, to be honest. We didn't even get to May. This brother barely beat the clocks going forward. This brother barely beat 420. The fuck? Man said Arteta. First off, no. Second of all, where Arteta where? This is a load of cheeks, man. This is absolute cheeks. Alonso is very one-way strategy manager. His teams have one very rigid style. He's certainly not like Maresca, more like Amorim. Probably still better than all the other options there. Like, ultimately, this guy won a treble and went invincible in the Bundesliga. He's the only manager to break Bayern Munich's control in about 15 years. That stands for something to me. That stands for something with me. And Ayub, I hear that. That's why I backed Maresca, because they lucked out on him. That's why. The fuck? The fuck, man? Well, we are a joke. We are an absolute joke, man. I haven't even gone through these super chats. My head's just been hot through the whole thing. Get this manager out. I don't care what interim, just not JT. No, you got your wish, Kai, man. You got your wish. Did you see Luca hit the leg on her head on that table? Yeah, I watched that match. That was a great match. I'm glad Zaria won too. She needed that victory. Sol didn't. Big up to Brendan. What happens to two sporting directors? Do they get sacked after Liam and Maresca? No! They get to pick another manager! Yay! Yay! No, man, still want me to talk about managers. Nighttime FC says, whoa. And McFarlane for a second round is criminal. McFarlane is leading us out at Wembley, mate. McFarlane is leading us out at Wembley. What? What? Phase 4 Clear Lake is fucking Callum McFarlane in the dugout at Wembley. Okay, mate. Okay, mate. Cool. That's what we're doing. Patty Altman, all right. What's he saying? First to break that the Brighton loss could be unfortunate for Rosenior. This happened. He's gone. As I said, Champions League was a key factor when he joined. We move on. More updates on the way. No news about a new manager. Can take time. Of course. Of course. We're in April. Any manager that joins now will want to join with assurances that they will be in the job next season. And if they don't want that assurance, they're probably shit. So, yay! I should be celebrating. Yay! Liam Rosenior's gone. Yay! Why the fuck was he here? Why couldn't you have just listened to Enzo Maresca when he was begging for it on his hands and knees for a centre-back? Instead, you gave him this prick and Buonanotte. This is what you wanted to bring. Fucking load of shit, man. Fucking load of shit. There was a break clause in Rosenior's contract. He won't be given a hefty compensation. No, big up, Alex, man. I'll see you over there. If there's one positive, I guess this means I definitely will be going to Wembley. Because now I'm asking a question. Under Rosenior, it was just more like, yeah, look, we might just be dying here. Nah, I don't know. We might actually have a bit of a chance. Fuck Buonanotte, bruv. If we had just backed Enzo Maresca, like he was begging us to, we would be just fine. We would be just fine and just okay. Man, and wanted to start flexing and dunking on Maresca because fucking Rosenior beat Charlton and Crystal Palace and Wolves and these shit. Man said, I've won. No, I haven't won. We've all lost. The difference is some of you were celebrating this defeat in the new year when Maresca left because he didn't get backed. And you lot wanted to run that he was a rat. Everyone's blue co out, but when a manager's blue co out, suddenly he's a rat. And you lot don't want to differentiate between him turning on blue co and turning on Chelsea. Some of you, man, deserve this. Some of you lot deserve this shit. I'll keep it real. Some of you lot deserve this bullshit. Because you lot already just blame everything on the coach. Oh, Palmer's being played on the left. Oh, Reece is being in midfield. Oh, why is Cucurella our highest goal scorer? Why this? Why that? Why the other? Now what? Now what? Yes, facts, Vinush. You saw the way that he would talk about us on social media. He loved this club, but he couldn't stand the people that were working on top of him because they were taking the credit for all of his achievements. And some of you just enabled it. Some of you lot just enabled it because, oh, the football's boring. You deserve this. You fucking deserve this. Club's a fucking embarrassment. All because the one manager they lucked out on you wanted to throw under the bus. Enjoy. Enjoy. Big up to Klaverk. Big up. The owners are turning us into a leper. No decent manager with a functioning brain will come close to us the way the club is being run. That's why they added at the end of that statement, if you lot didn't notice, that they're taking the time to... What was the key words again? What was the key words? They are undertaking a process of self-reflection. You lot go to those mountains that Jadon Sancho went to when he needed a mental health break at Manchester United. You go up there, and you know what? All the tools that you need to go up there, leave them. Leave them. Ruin this club. Yes, Assad, chopping block. Everyone that I put on that list yesterday, chopping block. Fucking joke. Absolute fucking joke. Everything about this is a joke. Everything about this whole season has been a fucking joke. Fucking bullshit. Fucking load of bullshit. Fucking bullshit, man. Big up to Real Me. Watch them go for Diego Simeone, lol. Okay, good. Thank you for adding the lol, or I was about to lose my head again. Because Diego Simeone, haha, where? Simeone, where? Yeah, and Reaper. Reaper will still be shaking ass for this, though. Big up to Jack. Remember, we were second in December. Could end up finishing 12th. Do you remember when Robert Sanchez was being put in Golden Glove debates? Do you remember that? I do, because it was under Maresca. I remember that. And big up to Bola, saying, I'm coming for every single one of you that support Blueco. Manager debates, Maresca outers, and government. I am ready for the fight. I don't even know who's still backing Blueco other than Jesters and Carlito and all of that. I don't even know who else. But here we are. Here we are. The one good manager that we wanted, everybody wanted to throw under the bus. Lovely. Lovely. Well, let's see if this process of self-reflection does anything. Let's see if it does anything. Fuck off. Fuck off. You're bullshit. Let me see if there's any other briefs I've got before we drop the link. Let me just check. Where's my phone gone? I must have dashed that somewhere. Right, so we have nothing. Okay, cool. Right, well let's get this link sent out. Big up every single one of you that's locked in. Hit the likes, subscribe. We are fucking garbage. But at least Rosenior's gone. Yay. I told you, I am not celebrating this shit. Fuck him. He shouldn't have been here anyway. What is the damn point? What is the damn point of any of this shit? This was meant to be a stream about outgoings as well, man. I've got so much news on outgoings, but I'm going to leave all of that for tomorrow. There's no point. But there is a lot of news on outgoings that I'm going to bring to you guys tomorrow. So we'll have that conversation on tomorrow's stream. I'll do the Leeds preview then. For whatever the hell that's worth. Rosenior, though? Big up, man. Big up. Off you go. Love. Couldn't care less. Why were you here anyway? That's the real question I want to ask. Why were you here anyway? That shit is pointless. Oh no, I had the conversation with Alex yesterday. Don't you worry, man. We had the convo yesterday. Because I put him on the list as well. Well, let's see what Callum McFarlane can do for us. You know, half the fan base were telling me he was better than Maresca because he could get a draw at the Etihad. Let's see what you got for me now, man. Let's see what you got for me now. Boom. I think that's everybody. No, wait. Where the fuck? Cool. Big up Nathan, big up Professor. Big up to Mo.
Big up chat.
Yeah.
Bro, Nathan.
Hello, my man.
What up, Professor? How's that, Lewis?
Hello again. Ole, ole, ole.
Yay.
Yeah.
See, I said it yesterday that it was gone. You can't say all those things without knowing that you were gone. He knew you was gone. Right.
Oh, the writing was
From what I heard about him not speaking to the rest of the squad and just like leaving just straight after the presser. Yeah, it sounded like he was done. Then you hear the briefs that he's just lost the dressing room and everybody wants him gone. You're just gonna have to do one thing.
Yeah, the players kind of play.
Do you know? You know what?
Do you know
about this whole
Chelsea
thing?
is right now?
What was that?
Chelsea is a very pathetic club right now.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
You know what pisses me off about this whole thing?
They're looking for managers. They need to fire themselves. They're not
This
was my biggest problem, Professor. Why are these men being picked? Why are these men being allowed to pick another manager again?
Yeah,
exactly. That's what I'm more upset about.
We are just ruining careers left and right.
Shit players. What they're gonna do?
That's true.
So, see, bro, regardless of how shit these players are, one thing that is basically certain right about now, Chelsea will most likely ruin your career as a player or as a coach. So it's going to be hard for us to get players going forward, I'll be honest with you. Because people will think about this really, like, it's different on that Roman compared to these guys. These guys have no iota of success anywhere.
I don't need another manager who is going to help these sporting directors. I want Callum McFarlane to lose all his games. Yeah. I want the sporting directors to leave.
But I think the sporting directors are going to leave, though. You know why I think so? That self-reflection part says a lot. It could be lying too, though.
Mo. Are we still listening to these lot?
Yeah, you know what?
Reece Hawkins just briefed that we're already talking to fucking Iraola.
You know what they do?
What want Iraola for, that bum?
Lewis, the ironic thing is the last part of their statement literally says, as the club works to bring stability to the head coach position, we will undertake a process of self-reflection to make the right long-term appointment. If you're telling me they'll start talking to Iraola, when did that self-reflection happen? When did they fucking self-reflect?
It's bullshit!
And you already put out a
I just wanted to pick the one manager that I thought could show me a little something. Bullshit, man.
Why aren't we going for Felipe Luis full time now? Or why aren't we doing that?
No, he's on the
we wanted to leave everything we do is
Felipe Luis alone.
Fucking load of shit, man.
No, I can't even.
He's unbeaten in 13 because he had about 7 draws in a row before he beat Arsenal. Like, let's come on.
Hey, Lewis, remember
before that Arsenal victory, draw to United, draw to Burnley, draw to Brentford, draw to Sunderland, draw to West Ham.
Yep. You know what the best part is? Only 4 days ago did we get club statements that they're gonna back him till next year. These men are pathological liars. These guys are pathological. They said they were gonna.
You sure Spally ain't Nigerian?
Yeah, they said they were gonna see how Maresca does.
Oh no, we've got more of those briefs though. Don't you worry. Chelsea are acknowledging. Hold on, Professor, you got some background noise. Chelsea are acknowledging that some wrong decisions have been made, not just in appointing Rosenior, but across the season, with lessons now being taken ahead of hiring a new coach. Yay! Meanwhile, a brief an hour ago, Chelsea have already started talks with fucking Iraola. Fuck you, man. Fuck off.
We are so pathetic.
The Seekers are saying they're panicking. Huh?
Oh my god.
We'll find more managers than Roman by now, yeah. So much.
Oh no, we have. We've never fired 7 managers in 5 years.
Yeah.
In Roman time.
So much for Roman was running the club poorly.
Yep.
We've got enough managers that fucking Bonnie Blue could make another video. That's where we're at. And none of them bar the first one were worth a penny.
Thanks.
Fucking joke. Everything about this is a fucking joke. And man are telling me to celebrate the fact that Rosenior's gone. Fuck off! Why is he here?
McFarlane, huh? What?
Why didn't you just back the last manager that delivered 2 trophies to this club when he's on his knees begging for a centre-back? Why didn't you just fucking do that? Would have saved all this shit from this season.
And that is literally the only grace Liam ever got from me, is just he's still dealing with the same shit players.
Yeah, but that's why, like, Rosenior, go do your thing at your next club. I got no bad energy towards you. You had to go. You were out of your depth from the start. It was obvious to everybody. I don't care. Don't care.
Sorry, the people who said Fabregas would be interested, no, he wouldn't. I want him. Me and Prime have wanted him for 2 years. He's not going to touch this club with this ownership.
Why would he leave Como? What he's got at Como is good.
And he has part ownership. And if Arsenal fire Arteta, I'd rather take that job for people who are second than this bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, like, realistically, like, Felipe Luis is someone I could see potential, but yet again, they fucked him over with the whole Strasbourg.
Bro, his name weren't even on the list that we got. The list that we got was fucking Marco Silva, Terzic, Fabregas, Iraola, and Xavi Alonso, but he's waiting a little bit with Liverpool.
Yeah,
that's all we've got.
But they could also be chatting shit as well. We know this.
2 sources for Terzic and Silva, by the way.
It doesn't matter who the manager comes, they're going to face the same situation with these sport directors.
And the players.
Lewis, ask
It's about time y'all get that to y'all head now.
Say that again, CP.
Jez had Terzic for 2 seasons in Dortmund. He does not rate him. He says
he bottled the league.
Every Dortmund fan I know tells me he's asked to be unlucky to go to the final.
And then lost that final, yeah.
Please do not get.
Hold on, I'll message Jez quickly.
Yeah, Terzic's not the guy.
Get him gone. Get him out of my.
And Professor's right. Obviously, yeah, we still know they're still going to sign teenagers and inexperienced players and all that will still fuck over the next manager. Like,
what's my thoughts on Xavi Hernandez? I haven't heard great things of Xavi, but he has won over with Spain, so I'm not really against it.
Yeah. He only has one style.
Yeah. Nathan, what did you make of Xavi? Forgot your bar.
Yeah, he's one of them ones that he has one particular play style. He just runs that into the ground. Like, it's good possession, pace, and whatnot. But if you don't have the right players, yeah, it's
okay. So it's kind of like what JC was saying with Xavi Alonso. But even with Xavi Alonso, he took a team from 17th and won a treble and went in invincible with them. I'm not really that arsed.
Yeah,
Lewis, you see the managers. It's everything is in context. Everything is in context because all the managers that they hire could be successful at Chelsea, but the way the club is being run, I don't expect no manager to be successul.
No, they need to learn to start listening to what their manager says that they need first.
Yeah, the environment and everything is the problem. Until that is right, it doesn't matter who they hire. They're gonna have loggerheads with something, and the manager.
I agree, but what would matter is like a manager that can give me the bare fundamentals and win me games of football. At least under Enzo Maresca, I would go into most games believing in my heart that we could go and win, regardless, because I believed he would set us up in a way that at the least would give us a chance. That's all I'm asking with that,
Lewis. You see the thing with that? That's good. As a Chelsea fans, we love that. But also, what they do with the sporting directors, they give them an extension, pay rise. You know what I'm saying? And they don't give Maresca what he wants. So what that tells you? The success on the pitch is giving credit to the sporting directors.
Yeah,
and
I
the
know.
whole recruitment team.
I know.
So we have to get it right there before everything else get right. It's the reason
I
why
agree. I've said all throughout this. I don't care about Rosenior. Sporting directors and Iqbali need to fuck off first. But ultimately, I do still want to watch my team win games. I don't want to sit here every week and watch my team get bent over and bummed every week.
I checked out from December.
Yeah, I checked out from when Maresca left. I hear it. I still want to watch my team win games.
Lewis, I'm not even at that
I'm
point.
a Chelsea fan.
I just want to score. I just want them to
so
score a
good.
goal at this point. I don't even care about winning games. Just score a goal at this point. I swear to God. Just score one goal.
Goals. Yeah.
Score a goal for me, please.
Brother, just win some fucking games. And if these men are dumb enough to do all of that again and to give themselves pats on the back, we're still going to cook them. But I want my team to be doing well. Ultimately, it comes down to I want my team to win games, I want my team to progress, and I want my team to be competing for major honours. It's not just an I want to lose thing. Tony as well, big up. I see you in the chat. If you want the link, let me know. But I don't want us to lose every week. What's the point? Why are we even here then? It's dead, man. Smoke, what are you saying, bro?
Callum McPherson is what is it? Callum McFarlane is not even certified. It's not even certified more than a John Terry, but yet still a John Terry can play a role on a backroom staff or something like that. Does it make any sense? We have
JT should be in the backroom staff. I'm with you on that.
Huh?
Yeah, JT should be in the backroom staff. I'm with you on that. I don't want him managing or even interim. Fuck all of that. But he could do an assistant role.
Yeah. So I don't even understand how it's not integrated. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know what to say. It's just ridiculous.
I think they would find John Terry too volatile in the media and shit. That's probably what it is. JT would call out everything going wrong immediately.
And he has so much credit in the bank they can't even freaking put him under the bus.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Also, I want to make it clear that the manager is also he's not beyond criticism. He should be criticized just like the players, but it has to get right up the board. You know what I'm saying? It has to get right there. That's where the problem is.
Yeah, same. Like fuck Rosenior for PSG, the way he handled the Man City game, all of that. I hear all of it. Still should never be here, and still's clearly out of his depth. Tony, I hope you're correct, man. Maybe it might get a resurgence from this team because the team clearly didn't fuck with Rosenior. Maybe this would do because it seemed like they took to Callum McFarlane relatively well in that 1 week. They didn't really get anything too negative from that. It's so tin pot. Everything's so tin pot.
What McFarlane has done, sorry, Lewis. What McFarlane has done is just simplified the thing and do the basics. So it's a contradicting stance between Maresca and Rosenior. Rosenior likes players who run quick, just like a Pochettino. If it was Pochettino was taking over from, it wouldn't be such a problem. But Maresca likes control. The players don't run that much. McFarlane doesn't ask players to run that much. He likes to play with control in football. So he just do the simple stuff. So Liam Rosenior was trying to change too much in such a short time.
Wait, quick question. Can I ask you guys a quick question? Like, how many of you will work with someone that you know is a yes man for the people above you? The players knew was a yes man from the get-go. So how do you expect them to respect him?
I'll be real. They were all yes men. Even Maresca was a yes man until the end of. Oh, Tez, I got you. Even Maresca was a yes man until the last couple of months. They all come in as yes men. Poch was a yes man. They all took to him quickly.
No, but this is the thing, though. Look at the way Maresca spoke. Look at the way Poch spoke. Look at the way Rosenior speaks. Rosenior basically speaks like he's Winstanley and Iqbali.
Rosenior sounded bare fake with everything he said. Like he's just picking the best response possible.
Yeah, he's just speaking sake. Yeah, that's his problem. Talking way too much. But he had nothing to back it up. Not a winner. Imagine going into that dressing room, you won nothing in your managerial career. How these players are supposed to hear anything you're saying when you're talking.
You don't even have to have won anything, to be honest with you. There are ways you speak to people. there are ways to speak to people that people will respect you. But you could just tell that he was a yes man from the first word he said. You could just
Especially
tell
because he's
straight
been in
away.
management for a while, though. That's why I say that. Like, he's been in management for a while, say longer than Cesc Fabregas. You know what I mean? Because these sort of managers, like when they've been in the game for a while and still not won anything, players start to think like, there's a reason why you've probably not won nothing. You know what I mean? You're trying to talk the speed game and changing tactics midway through the
remember
season.
when
And all that, like,
when Estevao said something about when he used to play?
About what?
Rosenior actually said something about Estevao commenting on how Rosenior used to play back in the day.
Not
I'll look
sure.
for that quote. Yeah, Rosenior said something about Estevao commenting on him playing back in the day.
So as it stands, no to Cesc Fabregas. Completely committed to Como's project. No shocks there whatsoever.
Why would he leave at this point?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, don't blame him. Don't blame him one bit. Don't blame him one bit. Chelsea are still appealing to several important managers. Conversations will start immediately in order to find the next manager. The next manager will lead a slightly different project, adding some experienced players in the summer. Oh, shut up, you bought out prick.
Believe
Whatever,
it
man.
when I see it. Bro,
Yeah. Big up,
guys,
Judo, no, man. Big up, bro. No, the sporting directors are getting to pick the next coach. Love.
Again.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, this project it's legit blowing up, man. And I'm at a point where it's like I want this man to suffer, bro.
Big up,
I
Chelsea.
want this man to suffer, man. I want the protest to continue. I want players to continue to come out and express their frustrations. I want this man to feel the pain of what they've caused, man. I want them to suffer. I want the club to continue losing money, bro, so that it hits them in the pockets, man. I need this man to suffer, bro. Because they've caused all of this, man, and they deserve to suffer, man. They deserve to suffer, bro. So I hope this project blows up in their faces, man. Because maybe when these man begin, it hits them in their pockets. Maybe we might get some change, man. Because these men are ridiculous, bro. They are honestly ridiculous. Because why we are where we are right now, it's all because of them. It's all because of them.
Of course.
That's why I find it very hard to celebrate this. I don't get the point.
Yeah.
What's the point?
It's a short
You fucked up the whole season because of how ego-driven you guys were after the Club World Cup victory.
Last season,
all on you.
Yeah. These men pat themselves on their backs, thinking that, oh, everything's on track. We got Champions League, Conference League, Club World Cup. It's all because of us. Not even giving any credit to Maresca, thinking it was all because of them. Why last season went the way it went. Now look, man. Now look, you got rid of Maresca. Look what's happening now. Well done.
And that was the biggest problem that happened in the club. One of the biggest issue that happened. Yeah, because they feel like these players and everything that they got going on is such a top level. So okay, once we reach this level, we're there or thereabouts. So what they go and do? Regress, push back the club a few years back by the players they recruit doesn't have no experience, wasn't even better than the players that we have before. So they set us back a few years.
Ridiculous, man. Honestly, these men are just the egotistical, stubborn pricks, man. I'm sick of them, bro. Like just seeing Akbali's face yesterday, man, pissed me off, man, brother. When the camera was panning to him.
All I could think of was them Count Dracula movies from the 1950s. Blood. All it looked like trying to suck some blood.
That's the thing, like, this project was always bound to fail when you think about it. Like, the funny thing is, people didn't really need to pray for this to fall apart like it has now. Like, this was bound
All
to
it
happen.
took was their own delusion.
Yeah, this was bound to happen. You're hiring someone like Lewin, who, as said, never won anything in his career. You got a bunch of inexperienced players who, in their minds, they think these players would just develop within one season. That's not how football works. It's not how talent
That's the part I don't get.
And you get rid of experienced players. So yeah, this was always a house of cards about to collapse, but we just didn't know when it was going to happen or how suddenly it would.
I don't understand people who want to put a group of people together and without experience and think they will get better.
They'll all develop and blossom.
Yeah, in all walks of life, it's never worked like that. All walks of life, you still need a leader.
You need balance. You need balance, man.
Yeah, we've gone into this.
Young players in experience need experience to learn from, bro. That is just common sense.
Like, I was born in Nigeria, right? There's this town we call One Chance. Basically, you get into a bus where you get like armed robbers in it, you get robbed and stuff like that. That's where we are right now.
Salary for next year, and the fee is going to be lower. Some players lost faith in the manager change, which was seen as inevitable. Results always come first, despite support. As well, like what Simon Phillips said. This is why I constantly give you guys briefs from Simon Phillips, because he does have good sources within the club. But yeah, I expected this. This is why I don't like worry about 6-year contract, 5-year contract. Rather, they all get 6 years and they're gone within a year. It don't mean nothing. There's loopholes in them. The one thing these motherfuckers are good at is finding a loophole in something. It's the only thing that they're good for.
Yep.
Not good for anything else, these fucking bums. But yeah, players lost faith in the manager more and more by the week. Don't blame them. You could tell through the games these men didn't know what they were doing. They didn't look like they had a clue what they were doing yesterday. You see how we've had a whole 1 hour 18 stream. There's not been one mention of the game because what's the fuck's the point? We just got bent over and doggied for 90 minutes. Yeah. That's it.
No tactical
nothing else. Fucking embarrassment, man.
We're just obviously, we're just looking at like these names of managers linked, which to me, obviously, it's just classic PR, isn't it? Like you're looking at Marcos Silva, the fuck out of here, like
bro. It's all an indictment on how shit the manager market is, which is another reason why I was saying keep Maresca. Who the fuck is out there?
Yeah,
very true.
At least until
but the football's boring. We told you, I didn't want Maresca gone if Rosenior was going to come in. Yeah, sorry. Pep Guardiola is out there. Jurgen Klopp's out there, and he definitely doesn't only want to go back to Liverpool if he comes back to England. Yeah, okay. Fucking idiots. You man wanted him out and you thought fucking Prime Mourinho was just sitting there. Prime Conte was just sitting there. Tuchel was just sitting there. No, you dickheads. The best name out there was fucking Xavi.
Yeah.
Fucking moron. That's why I maintain some of you, man, in this chat, you deserve this. Look into my eyes. You fucking deserve this. We told you that this was going to happen all season. None of you wanted to listen because you wanted to sit there with your cheap manager agendas. Enjoy your meal. We told you.
And you know
now
what,
look where we are.
You know what excuse the ownership's gonna have to this summer? Because of the World Cup, it's gonna be a shorter preseason. No matter if we get the manager before the World Cup or after the World Cup, based on
and that's why I don't want Iraola. They got another World Cup year. You want to bring that running merchant to my club? Fuck off.
Especially when you could have like people open like Nagelsmann and so forth. Like obviously we're not gonna get them, but at least more managers will be open. Like spots will be open. So yeah.
But I have a feeling like in terms of the way they go about the transfers, they might change something because these men are losing money, bro. These men are losing money. And at that point, when they're losing money, bro, they're going to change something.
They've been losing money. They've been losing money for 3 fucking years like it changes a damn thing.
But no, at this, because last season, remember, with the Club World Cup and getting Champions League, it therefore helped. This season,
it helped. You want to know why? They all got pay rises off that.
Yeah,
that's why.
I'm saying this season, there's a chance we might not be in Europe next season. So imagine all that money we'll be losing, bro.
Bro, I am
going to hit them in their pockets.
But I doubt they will.
We've been losing.
No, but I have a feeling that this summer they'll actually...
We've only been in the Champions League for 1 season, bro. Under these, man, we've been there for, if you want to count 22-23, 2 seasons. We've only been there for 2 seasons.
But don't you think that like us going backwards might like wake them up a bit? Because we're going backwards.
You would think so. But
we've been going backwards for a minute, though.
I would hear this if they didn't change the goalposts with us moving forward. You remember when Poch was in charge? Big up Surfer. Do you remember when Poch was in charge and the target was top 4 and then his form was so shit? Now the target's top 6. Now the target's top 6.
Just keeps changing. Yeah.
They just make it up as they go along. That's why all this shit about, oh, we're going to have a personal reflection over the summer. Fuck off. You've already started talking to Iraola about this bullshit. Fuck that. I don't believe a word of what they say. I don't believe a word about even if the finances matter to them or nothing. They are winging everything. They're winging everything.
Do you know, when Rosenior took over, the season wasn't lost, you know. We were in the semi-final League Cup. We hadn't played the first leg. Still in the FA Cup. 2 games left to qualify for knockout stage of Champions League. And in a very decent position in the league. So even if you decided to part ways with Maresca, you still could have actually brought someone in to have a very decent looking season in the end. But, you know, what it is this has been a complete waste of time these last 3 months.
Yep.
Complete waste. Even today, the time it took to actually announce his sacking is a complete waste of time whatsoever. Now, probably someone's going to point out, well, it's all the legal stuff, you know, about sorting out his thing and all that. But, you know, it's just a complete waste of time. And what I fear is that the people are still there. He's just a symptom. He's not the problem. The other management people are still there. Do you know what I mean? The owners are the owners. It's hard to get billionaires out. You can't really do much with that. But the overall thing, the people are still there. Do you know what I mean? And that's my overall issue is whether they go or not. There should be something where there should be a structural change, where there's one person in charge. Do you know what I mean? Instead of too many chefs in the kitchen, sort of. And that's where my fear is about this whole thing. You know, that we're just gonna, like you said, I don't know. Iriola's got a real stench of Potter to me on him. Do you know
For me, it's a Poch stench.
Yeah, a Potter thing. That's what he's got.
That's Poch. Runner.
But it's but even if, but I just said on the terrace, if I'm a manager, I'm looking at Chelsea at their weakest at negotiation. Chelsea, we haven't got a leg to stand on negotiating with these managers. We've got to meet all their demands. We've got to say yes to every single one of their demands, or we're just in this position again. So even if it's Iriola or someone else or a Xabi Alonso or something, if I'm Xabi Alonso's agent, I have a list of 10 or so demands. I make sure those demands are in the contract as well, ironclad, so they can't get out of it. And that's the only way Chelsea are going to get a recognised manager, is that they acquiesce to all their demands. They have to. This can't be now about what they did with Enrique and Nagelsmann in the summer of 23 before Potter signed. You know what I mean? They haven't got a leg to stand on whatsoever. They're not in a good stead when it comes to negotiations whatsoever. They're not. They can't do it.
But it's about whether they can drop their ego or not.
Exactly.
Because just because that situation is here, it doesn't mean that they're going to do the right thing.
No, that's why Maresca left. It was an ego thing. It wasn't football. Nothing to do with football. It was an ego. It was an ego clash, and that's the problem. And then it becomes who we get to recruit, who the players coming in. You know, that's just it's just complete waste of time. You know, and like I said, I'm not going to rip the manager because I didn't expect much of him. What I will do, and I'll continue to do, even if they pick up form at the end of the season and into next season, these players are not getting off lightly. I tell you what, they're all getting it. They're all getting it. And even they'd have to do something very strong even next season for me to start forgiving them. How they
Monster, no stress.
How they performed this season is a disgrace. The last 3 months. I don't care if you don't like the manager. You know what I mean? We're all in fields of work where we might not like who we work with, but we don't. If we put in 5 consecutive performances like they have, we'd be sacked. You know what I mean? And you can't. That's why the players will always make and break a manager, because they know that we can't sack 24 players. That's what it is. So
that's the way it always comes down to, because I believe enough players spoke out against him that it just helped their decision.
Yeah, but it's I still think it's you can still not like the manager, but not show it on the pitch. When you especially got people who have travelled, on a Tuesday night to flipping Brighton, and the way Enzo Fernandez at the end was looking at the crowd. I mean, you've got some nerve in you, standing there with your hands on your hips, looking at the fans. You should be on your knees begging for mercy, But you should be. But we roll on, don't we? You know what I mean? So we got Dan Potts in charge for the end of the season, so that's fine. You know. And
I'm just hoping that might like new manager bounce. What even is a manager bounce?
Well, no. Now there's no excuse. No, Lewis, there's no excuse for these players now. The guy.
There weren't any from me before. Apparently, Maresca regressed everybody. So when it was Rosenior, there was no excuse for these players.
There's but now there's no one there. So
No, they're good for them
no
now.
one in the actual dugout, really. I know that Callum Boat's going to take over, but there's no real manager in the dugout. So it's up to them now. It's up to them now.
With that Enzo thing, I think I was reading it a different way. I think it was more like looking at it because it was looking at that blue call out banner. I think it was more like looking at the banner like, damn, they fucked this club over. That's the way I was reading it. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, but
I just think it was like it's just a combination of everything. It's just deep in the whole situation.
Yeah, because the fans, how they're yelling at him.
Because as much as I think Enzo's been inconsistent, I looked at him in that moment and I kind of like felt very similar. Where I'm just looking at Chelsea as a whole and I'm just thinking, what the fuck?
I'm just trying to contemplate what we
That was the way I felt that time, but I could be wrong though.
If he'd come off the pitch and bagged a hat trick in a 4-3 defeat, I've got no problem. The fact that he came off stinking up the pitch, and like he did his last two performances, and what he said previously, you know, after coming back from a 2-match ban, for him to like,
I hear it.
You know what I mean? I don't care. You've got to pick your times. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You know what? Yeah. You want Bluco out? That's fine. But okay, then give up your wages. You know what I mean? Give up your wages until they're out, and if you really want them out, I don't.
No, I hear it. Oh, we know Enzo's still been shaking batty for Madrid, and he wants a pay rise. I hear all of that. I was talking about solely in that moment. I could envision myself being Enzo Fernandez and having the exact same expressions.
And you know what? With all the wages stuff and everything,
what up, people?
Hey, we got the next one gone at least.
Here we are. Who's the next one? So I can say
Callum
fired.
McFarlane, bro.
Okay, McHolland, whatever the fuck his name, out. Can I say that?
Yeah. You might as well.
Okay, am I gonna get crashed because I said Matisse out?
No.
No. Okay,
No.
so no matter what I do, what I say, it's still gonna be blamed for Maresca, right?
A little bit.
For the rest of your life.
I'll make the rules. I just enforce them in it. Big up, Chaz. What a circus, though, isn't it, guys? What a fucking
So
circus.
is that true that he got fired, or it's just a speculation at this point?
No. Ornstein and Fabrizio have both confirmed. It's just on here. Rosenior's gone. Callum McFarlane's taking control till the end of the season. Chelsea have breathed on their personal statement that they are taking a process of self-reflection for the summer before they make the right long-term appointment. And also, that process of self-reflection does involve them immediately having conversations with Bournemouth manager Iraola. So make of that what you will. We've also got two sources looking at Marco Silva from Fulham.
Does that self-reflection come with a 12-step program as well?
First of all,
I said they need to go up to the
12-step
Sancho went to.
What are those 12 steps? Acknowledge. First is anger.
Then that's the 5 stages. That's the 5 stages of grief.
No, he didn't mention where the 12 steps should be. The 12 steps should be off a bridge.
Bro, there's only tell me one step. Were we wrong? Were we right? Yeah. Move on. Talk to Raola.
By the way, I came here for one only specific reason. I'm at work. Do you know that Steve? I tweeted the guy that organized with Strasbourg. The thing. He came up with the idea early today, and we're going to try to push it to make sure it happens before Tottenham game. The idea was it's to set up the GoFundMe for the people that can't come into the bridge or anybody else, and donate some money for us to buy a blue coat t-shirts on, because Stamford Bridge does not allow banners at the stadium.
Yeah.
What we're trying to do is raise some money, and that's the same people that organize the protest. So don't think it's going to be like somebody that you don't like or anything.
Whether that's the case, I don't care. Same message. It don't matter. It don't matter.
You see what I'm saying? So they are the same guys that organized the protest with Strasbourg. We talked this morning, and he will find the person that he will set up the GoFundMe where everybody can donate for everybody to get the T-shirts. Those T-shirts is going to be a simple T-shirts. It's blue call out, blue T-shirts, white letters. That way, the Stamford Bridge does not ban you from going in because the banners are not allowed. So what happened will be it always depends on how much money we can raise and how many T-shirts we can make. If we can make enough T-shirts, we will try to put. We will try to put him on.
I hear it. I love the idea. I'm not trying to talk against this because I back every sort of idea of a protest.
Alex,
but I could really envision them not letting people into the grounds with those shirts on. I could absolutely see that. Hold on. I could easily see them enforcing a rule where they're not letting people into grounds with those shirts.
Wear under shirt.
Hey, Lewis, can you hear me?
Shirt. That's what I'm saying. The zip jacket.
No, but we're getting into the summertime, people aren't going to be wearing that.
Can you hear me,
No. Before the Tottenham game. We're trying to get before the Tottenham game.
I'm with it. I think it might not get enforced well, but I'm with it. I'm absolutely with it.
Let me finish. What are we trying to say first, and then let the people decide what they want or not.
Go for it. Do your thing.
So what we're going to do is anybody, and we're trying to put a specific section where the most Fatouche section, because I can see that every time I turn the TV on. So that section, all the T-shirts we can make, spread it to that specific area where the most cameras are. You can stop him. You can stop him. Game specifically, it's a Stamford Bridge game, televised game because it's a rivalry. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to do. It's anybody can do. We're gonna try to find a designated person that everybody likes because I know
I'll promote on here.
You see what I'm saying? So that's the idea. Even Alex with Chelsea Fan TV was one of the names that's been pushed. So I'll let Steve do his things and stuff, but he lives in Spain. But
when
anyway,
it's done, just send me the links. I'll help promote where I can.
Yeah. It's still in early stages. We try to find the person that actually gonna start to GoFundMe. So, for example, I cannot go.
Connection's gone again.
We know. Hey, Lewis.
Yo, what are you saying, Monster?
Listen, man. Does it not worry people that, first of all, Pochettino, who couldn't get a job and got a job at Chelsea, left the club with no job lined up? He left with a year to go, and then what's it called? Maresca hit a lick, got a 5-year deal, right? 5 years, and then 1.5 year into the deal, he left. Do people not? Are people not seeing like the issue here?
Pattern, yeah.
Like,
this is why I said I'm not celebrating Rosenior leaving. I don't get the point of it.
When have you ever seen a situation where a manager's come to Chelsea and has left? Have you ever seen that?
Nope.
Never.
The only one Gus Hiddink as an anomaly.
Maybe Mourinho because there's
Mourinho first turn.
No, Hiddink.
The Mourinho one was mutual consent.
The first time we wanted to keep Hiddink, he didn't want to stay.
It was mutual consent based on what they said.
So the jury's still
out. Mourinho left.
Listen to this. The jury's still out on the Mourinho. The first term, right? Cool.
I guess sorry.
Maresca had 5 years. He's a manager that is literally a rookie. Yeah, and he had 5 years on his deal, and he walked away. Bro, this club is the guys, and I know everyone's gonna talk about the directors, but I'm sorry, like Barley, even Bowley, because I don't even hear people talking about Bowley. They don't escape this problem.
Because he washed his hands.
Because they're the ones.
Yes, Master. We all know who's the problem now. Everybody knows who's the problem now. Everybody.
I mean, okay, cool. Yeah, exactly. David. So these guys they've poisoned. Like Maresca got, and I remember seeing someone tweet this last season, at the end of last season. They said Maresca won the Club World Cup. He won the Conference League and got into top 4 despite the owners, not because of the owners, right?
Yeah, it was in spite of them, not because.
Yeah. So
of course,
he won all those things, right? The club saw he won all those things. They gave themselves rises, if I'm not wrong. I think I saw that.
60-70% pay rises for all the directors.
These bastards gave themselves pay rises, right? Sorry for
contract
swearing.
extensions.
No, you're fine, bro. We do it all the time.
Instead of them to say, all right, cool, Maresca started something, cool, we've got a foundation, all right, let's build on this, let's, move the club forward. How can we move on to the next level? These guys made us worse. They made us worse, and that's that little statement they added at the end of the sacking of Rosenior. It doesn't mean shit to me. That's not even accountability. I'm sorry.
None of their words.
And,
None of their words.
And if I'm being real, I hear people getting at Rosenior. I don't think I'm not even going to get at him for this because this is not his fault.
Exactly.
He's just there to take a paycheck and move on.
Right. He shouldn't have been there in the first place. He should still be at Strasbourg if we're keeping it real.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Number two, what they gave him anyway it's not good enough to do shit.
Yep.
What's
they're
this?
bringing back Saar. That's it. They just
what they've got, because these guys have been lying.
Andrew.
These guys have been lying. Oh, Maresca's been putting on players and they've been getting injured. He's not listening to our instructions. Okay, cool. Maresca's gone. Okay, maybe Rosenior's listening to your instructions, right? Why are more players fucking injured?
No. Rosenior played Reece James 390 minutes in 9 days, and he hasn't come back since.
Why are more players injured? Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna be real with you. I thought some of these players were gonna get injured anyway because of the Club World Cup. I'm just being real. I thought wanted us out, and people might obviously because we won it, people might be against me in saying this. I wanted us out of the Club World Cup early because I felt these players had a long ass season.
I understand it though, because we weren't favourites for that.
Yeah, they needed rest. But taking that out of consideration, they told us Maresca left because he's playing players when this and that. It's the same briefing they did when Poch left. Same type of briefings, because everyone was blaming Poch for the injuries, right? Everyone was saying it's Poch's fault that these players are getting injured.
That was Poch from
Same thing with the players. Poch is the one, bro. Every decision that's being made is made by the clowns at the top, and they're bad decisions. That's what it is.
And the reason we're also getting, the reason goes back to that these players get injured is because they're overplayed, because the recruitment and the squad is shit.
Right, exactly. Because can you blame a manager? Can you blame a manager for using the best players?
You look at the bench and you go, "There's no one to bring on."
Right.
There's no game. Look at yesterday. Fucking a newly blonde-haired Mark Gui and a suit.
Yeah, I don't get Gui anymore, man.
And Garnachas. You know what I mean? It's like,
and these guys, they said that like Garnacho, like the fact that I think remember the Garnacho reports were out from time last season.
Last January. It was last January.
It was like
a whole 6 million last January.
It was like 6 months to a year that we've been hearing about when Stanley wants Garnacho. How can you watch Garnacho and Man United and think, all right, this is the guy that's gonna
that was my point,
contribute to taking us to the next level?
Monster, there is actually a physical brain that actually thought Garnacho as a good player. Like somebody thought of that. Do you understand that? Somebody actually thought.
It's pathetic. Like watching Garnacho, and it's not just Garnacho, right? Watching Garnacho is so pathetic to watch. And I'm not even trying to attack the guy individually, bro. I'm attacking the club more. Watching him is so hard. Some of these guys, when I watch them, I just close my eyes, bro, because it's hard to watch. Like it's hard to watch.
To that Garnacho.
I had a conversation. So I was on
Liam Delap. Liam Delap is like every match.
He's what he is
coming over the top.
By the way,
who's coming over the top? 1 second.
We have so many counter-attacking players in this team, but we try to make them play in possession well. That's the sad part. That's the sad part.
And this is the thing, right? Number one, when people say, "Oh yeah, we bought Garnacho, and Garnacho's a guy that if you can play him, if you can run him behind the blah blah." Bro, 90% of the time we're playing low blocks, so there's no space for him to run in behind anyway.
Even in behind, he'll just miss the chance or trip over himself, or his touch will send it to the goalkeeper.
So there's no point in signing him. And then watching Delap, This brother he's a wrestler. Like whenever there's say a ball comes, over the top to him, the first thing he wants to do is fight, is tussle with a player. He's not even jumping for a fucking header. And then there's Pedro, and then there's Pedro Neto, yeah. Pedro Neto's. I'm gonna be real with you, yeah. I used to get.
You see that moment in the second half where he had all that space and he just slowed everything down and recycled while Rosenior was in the dugout shouting, "Take him on! Take him on!"
Listen to this. With Pedro, I used to get Anoni Madueke for his attitude, right? Because whenever something doesn't go his way, he's stroppy, he's complaining. Bro, I've never seen someone with. I'm sorry, but in terms of on the pitch, because I don't know him personally, I'm not gonna judge him personally or his life or whatever. But on the pitch as a footballer, Pedro Neto probably has one of the worst attitudes I've ever seen at Chelsea Football Club. It's disgusting. This guy, remember, they said we didn't sign right or we didn't go for Ryan Cherky and other players because of their attitude. How the fuck did this guy with this attitude end up as our starting right winger?
And also the point of that during the international break when they came out of all this like puff pieces about we're going to change, and then they signed Barco, and then that Danny Finkelstein says a manager doesn't really matter. Well, that's proof in this point. But also when they said, "Oh, there was no left wing thing," and I'm thinking to myself, so we could have actually spent that money, like I said, on Semenyo even after his after I signed a new contract, and put him on the wages that he's on at Man City, which is 150. He would have come in the summer, or you could have actually bought Lookman. You know what I mean? So don't tell me.
Lookman, who's killing it at that Madrid.
Do you know what you said? Oh, sorry.
Don't tell me there's
Hold on, go on, Surfer. Wait, hold on. Go on, Surfer.
This is all, like you said, all hogwash with their words. Don't tell me there's no options when I see the options there that could be bought. Do you know what I mean? That means you are crap at your job if you can't find these options. There's people there all over the place. What should make me more ashamed is the team we lost to yesterday, who we took all their staff and some of their players and their manager, and they've actually recruited better than us in the 4 years since that time. That's the reason.
I don't know if you've heard this stat, Surfer, but because we lost to Brighton in the last 4 years, we have averaged 1 extra point per season than Brighton.
Yeah,
in the last 4 years.
Go figure.
Scott, do you know what you told me yesterday? Scott, you remember what you said yesterday about Carlito, about the worst football opinions?
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, if I will find out that that's actually who the sporting directors are, that's how, that's the level. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the level of brain our sporting directors and people that run the club is. It's the level of Carlito. That's the level.
It's just
I wanted to make a couple of points on what Monster said very quickly. Number one, on the Garnacho thing. I was on the Chelsea Fan TV stream the other day after the United game, and me and Alex had a conversation about this. He said, with some of these players, we can't trust them to play as much minutes as they had. I went, Alex, we're talking about Garnacho. He's our backup winger. What are you telling me? We can't trust Garnacho to be our backup winger, not starter. A backup winger. He's had less minutes this season in all comps than Santos. If we can't trust him to play minutes off the bench, he shouldn't be here.
Right.
What do you mean you can't trust
19
guys?
years old people. Those are 19. They're not 30. Mourinho played 30 years old, week in, week out. They never get that tired or never complain. We got 19. We got, seriously, people, man. When I hear they cannot play 2 times a week. What the fuck has happened to the world?
I'm not hearing tiredness because that was the 34th game in a row that another team outrun us yesterday. So I'm not hearing the tiredness.
They're just not. Listen, they're just not. Some of these players, I don't know what. For me, I'm looking at it and I'm wondering, I'm questioning the directors or whoever's making these decisions. Are you guys really recruiting for this team? Because even if we're looking at what they're looking to recruit in the summer, you're hearing Barco. What is Barco going to contribute to this Chelsea
monster?
What?
Monster. That yesterday's thing that sent to Lewis about Tottenham recruiting, it so resembles to Chelsea. If you have that piece of thing with the names of the players, Lewis, and show it to Monster, that will explain a lot about Chelsea. Because all the players that's supposed to be really good players for Tottenham, like Kudus and all that, via
They're not
200.
passes. That was basically the sentiment of that.
You see what I'm saying? Like basically those players via like 200 rating on the passing level in the Premier League. So they're not even looking on the football players as a football players anymore, because the passing game is the most important in football. They look for something else. I don't know what they look for. Do you know what I'm saying? Like when they recruiting a player, what stats are they pulling in from? Because I wonder what does it. Because it's not a first touch. Because when I see Garnacho first touch, it's a touch of a rapist. Do you see what I'm saying? The airbag.
Also, Monster, what you said as well. Like our
expected stats. I bet you that it's expected stats. I bet you that's what they look at.
Because on
I'll be honest, they don't. I'll be honest. I'm going to be honest. Most of what they look at is not stats anymore. Like most of our strategy when it comes to signing players is jobs for mates. It's just jobs for mates. The entire club, from top to bottom, is jobs for mates. Whether it's
the
in
academy is all connected.
Whether it's signing guys like Lap and like guys like Gittins who should be nowhere near this football club in any realm, in any universe, the only reason they are is because they're former Man City. The only reason we sign most of the guys we do is because they're former Man City. That's it. That's all our club is just former Man City, former Brighton, random ass French prospects.
Mendes is a player.
Yeah, literally. It's just fucking mates rate. The whole club is mates rate.
It's just they've ruined. Unfortunately, they've taken a club at least gets Champions League practically every season, and you've just turned it. And you spent 1.6 billion, is it? And you've bought you've gutted the club as well because you fired everyone, and you bought shit. You've bought nonsense, bullshit, just rubbish. It ruined the club, man. It's a shame. I don't know how they can rectify this. I don't know how.
I know. They're going to reflect from
leave
and come back. That's what it is. They're going to reflect.
They're not going to leave though. Why would they leave?
No. But they're going to reflect on their decisions, and they're going to sing "Kumbaya" to each other, and they're going to come to us and say, "Oh, we've all changed." And what's going to happen? They'll buy two players that have name that everyone knows about, and then they'll just go back to their normal shit that they buy.
Go get Iraola or Marco Silva from Fulham and call it Premier League.
It's going to be Iraola. That is the biggest layup they can possibly have.
No, I've already seen the list from Simon Phillips. 2 sources saying Marco Silva, 2 sources saying Edin Terzic, Fabregas, Fabregas has already said no from Fabrizio, Iraola and Xavi Alonso, but there's belief he's waiting on Liverpool.
I'll say Alonso won't happen because look what happened.
I think it would be Iraola.
I'll say it's going to be Iraola. The only reason it might be Silva is because if he leaves on a free at the end of the season, but I think he'll sign a new contract.
You don't need to pay anything for him like that. That's why he's on the list.
Brother, Iraola is a mid-table manager with a mid-table style of play that plays with a high-running system, and this team's got another World Cup here. I am good. I am good.
The thing is as well, even if he's good, like say he's because people were saying that about Maresca, for keeping it real. And Maresca ended up being decent. It's like, do you trust these guys?
Most people didn't know his style of play. That was Championship, at least.
No, but people were calling him a rookie manager, a Championship manager, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
What I'm saying is, do you trust these guys to do right by the manager? Because I don't. I don't. I'm gonna be honest.
Nah.
But the thing is with Iraola is like it just fits into what it kind of fits in what we're trying to do, but in terms of both positive and negatively, because you see him at Bournemouth, he has a knack of like getting like the best out of kind of mid players. So like some of our mid players, he'll probably get the best out of them, but he also doesn't he doesn't exceed massively. Like Bournemouth got to like what 8th I think under him. So like cool. Yes. So we're just looking for like top 5 is basically it. That's all we're going to be under him. What's the point?
11-12 game losing streak, I think, this season as well.
But also defensively, they're a mess, and part of that is because of like obviously all the losses they had.
Well, they lost 2 of their centre backs, didn't they?
Yeah,
they lost of their back 5. They lost 4 of their back 5, if you include the goalkeeper.
Right
in the summer. So it's like, yeah. It's just going to be another manager. It's going to be kind of similar to Poch, just maybe not quite as chaotic defensively. But like
for me, I don't think they should rush this manager sign. I say wait until after the World Cup as well, because managers could become available from there. But
I agree.
Like I said, I'm not confident these guys will do right, because although cool, you sacked or
We'll do things, I'll do it now.
Poch left, right, and then Maresca came in, and then what happened with that? Like they just screwed Maresca over. Now Maresca's gonna go to Man City, and he's gonna take over from Pep.
I hope he does.
And by the way,
show how shit he is.
I think everyone can now agree that Maresca was right to just leave. He was right. Like, people that were getting at him or whatever and saying this and saying that, he was right to leave. People might not want to hear this either. Hey, Lewis, Poch was right to leave as well. I know you guys.
Oh yeah, look, I can hear that as well. I just think he was still a bum, but I hear it.
If Pochettino didn't leave, he would have gotten fired. If Maresca didn't leave, he would have gotten fired.
I will maintain that I think Poch was never going to be anything good for us, but maybe he had a point in leaving.
What I'm saying is they were right to just say fuck.
Poch was still a bum though. I'll be real. I ain't never changing.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying with Lewis. I think he's a bum, but maybe he's okay to leave Maresca. When I grow up, I want to be like Lewis.
Every Chelsea coach that these guys go to a rough patch. All of them. And doing that rough patch, their job was on the line.
But that's the whole thing.
But the problem is their rough patch is a result of the fuckery that these guys will play. Like, bro, like the brother wanted a centre back, and they told him to deal with what you have. But for years we've known Adi Ashil is not it. Injuries hasn't helped, but he's not it. We've known that Tosin is hot garbage. I'm sorry. Who else is there?
Don't need to apologize.
Sassy, hot trash too. Big up to him. He's doing well at West Ham. And Fofana's been injured for God knows how long. Obviously, he's back
trash
now.
as well.
And he's been shit
as well, man.
I don't agree.
He's trash.
But Fofana and then Chalobah.
I tried, bro. I really tried with him.
but also, like, you bring in a kid in Hato, who I like Hato and I like, but he's a kid.
He's mugging off our
He's been one of our best players,
man.
We talk mugging off what? He was the reason we conceded that.
No, he's mugging off all our centre backs because he's doing his job better than all of them. That's what I mean.
He was shit. He got exposed against City like nobody else. We have a shit no defense. Stop it. We have all
to be
the
honest
shit
with you,
players.
I heard Andrew said something earlier, and I couldn't agree more with Andrew what he said about the players, because when you're looking at it, the players that are on the top of my head that I would keep for next season would be Cucurella, Chalobah, Reece James, Caicedo. Yeah, I would keep Chalobah. Yes, I would. I said all of them can leave, but if I was to keep, I'll keep Chalobah.
But this is where I think the club have to be careful. One thing we can't afford to do is we can't keep one of the issues this club has, and these guys have with what they've been doing, is they keep making wholesale changes every season. So there's been no continuation. We can't do that next season.
The thing is, all right, there's a thing with that, right? When you make those changes, you're not improving on what you got. You are degrading. So that's what we've constantly been doing. All the players that
but there needs to be some level of, because remember, even if you bring in good players, those players need time to adjust. You can't just, for every season, you cannot just keep bringing in 10 new players into this team.
All right, the reason why, I'm gonna show you something now. There's a problem with that, because the reason why we have to go and buy other players is because the players weren't good enough in the first place. If they were good enough, they would have stayed. But they're not good enough, so we always keep on looking for players.
So you're telling me someone like, let's say, a Nicholas Jackson wasn't good enough to be a second choice striker this season?
A second choice, but Nicholas Jackson was never a second choice at Chelsea.
Why not? Or why couldn't he be?
Well, good question, but he was never a second choice. He was always one.
No, I'm saying, why couldn't he be? I'm not. I know we know the 2 seasons prior he was first choice striker. I'm saying, why couldn't he be? Because the guy you replaced him with, the WWE wrestler, it's fucking terrible, bro.
I know we're on the same page, right?
But that's the problem, isn't it? It's not getting rid of players. It's who you replace them with, right? That's the whole issue of this whole thing. Whenever you get rid of a player, it's who you replace them with, right? And that's the problem. That window, and Scott knows this, what I think about Chelsea windows. I think that window is the worst one in the club history, that summer window that we just had. I think it's the worst transfer window I've ever seen in my life. I keep saying that was not a Champions League window. That was a Conference League window. If Crystal Palace had that window, that'd be a good window. For them. You know what I mean? If they were going into Conference League, that's what we're talking about here. So then you know, it's all about the recruitment, but it's about the people doing the recruitment as well. They don't come from any source of any success. Do you know what I mean? Don't come from like, oh yeah, well he came from PSG or he came from Real Madrid. Look what Arsenal did. They brought the Atletico Madrid guy in. Some guys come from success with Simeone and stuff like that, from Europa Leagues to league titles to get into Champions League finals and stuff like that. Signing very good players. We hire like 8 people to do one job, or 1 or 2 people's job. Do you know what I mean? That's the whole problem we have here.
Right, Andrew. None of them have the pedigree.
When you hire that level of what you hire, then these are the results you're going to get. All this, like when they first, that's why their words don't matter anymore. Remember, we're going to sign the best young players. You don't. You hire. Hope and question marks is what you sign. That's all it's been. Do you know what I mean?
And when it's even situations like the penny pinching over a couple mil for Magnon, or the penny pinching over Elise's contract, like, and
dragging Osterman through the whole summer.
Exactly, Osterman, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The Brighton game yesterday, where Sanchez passed the ball to the Brighton player, and luckily it got cleared off the line by whoever it was. That right, I think it was Chalobah. That right there, it just made me think of Magnon and how these guys went penny pinching. Like,
Monster, do you know what's the problem with Jackson?
What's the problem?
He will not accept the second position as a second striker. That was being him a problem. He did not.
We don't know that.
What do you mean? We got Delap.
We actually don't, because what's he doing at Bayern?
Why is he?
No. Why is he at Bayern? Any player will challenge.
But what's he doing at? He's not starting at Bayern.
No. Why he didn't want to compete against Stiffer? Why he didn't want to compete? Why did he start?
Because of the way, I think if you want me to, like, my opinion is how they treated him in that situation is why he forced. Because remember, listen to what happened, right? They already told him, we're out. Oh, you're out. Then someone got injured. I think Delap got injured against Fulham, and then they said, you know what, we might need you this season. And he was like,
that was while he was already doing the medical.
Yeah. Then yes, that's not a problem. Before that, because he was already at Bayern. He wasn't
forcing his way out of the club before that. The club forced, if we're being real, from what we've seen, it looks like the club forced him out.
Look, when Shevchenko came to the club, did Drogba turned and said, no, I'm leaving? No.
Jackson didn't turn and say, if you remember early in the preseason, his agent literally said, like, he's here to fight for his place in the team. That's what he said.
Drogba's even said it himself. I can't remember which season. He said, like, Lampard got him. Lampard and Terry spoke to him and got him to stay for a few seasons, especially after the second season when he was booed. And I think after Mourinho got sacked as well, he was looking to leave that season. So, but we're talking about 2 different levels, aren't we? Really,
I'm not saying that Jackson's attitude is great or whatever, blah blah blah. But from my memory of the preseason, I'm pretty sure they if they let it be known that they want to sell Jackson and get rid of him.
Yep. So they had a valuation of, I think, 65 to 70 million for him. It was just no one came near it with a barge pole.
There was no transfer request from him or his agent or anything like that. So it wasn't like it was all the briefs were that we had decided to let him go. That was the brief, like that.
I'm just saying, like,
it's all over.
Whoever thought it was a good idea to bring in Delap to replace Jack? Because remember, João Pedro wasn't. The decision was Delap to come and replace Jackson because João Pedro was not brought in to be a striker. We just got lucky with that one, and he's a good striker. But
you know what happened?
Jackson was supposed to be replaced by Delap and possibly another striker when they were looking at
João Pedro. João Pedro was going to Newcastle. That's what was happening. João Pedro was going to sign for Newcastle, and then what's his face? Win Stanley went, oh, those are the only players I can really get without any issue. His Brighton players, so I'll just sign him like that. That's all it was. We need a signing. That's all it was. Like that.
And the only reason why they bought Delap as well was because of that release clause.
Yes.
They saw an
Yes.
opportunity there and they went for it.
Yeah, that's the big word, isn't it? It's always opportunity with these guys. Always an opportunity.
Well,
Yeah, but at the same time, they didn't took that opportunity.
Well, they're not going to pay
I don't
him,
think
are
he
they?
would have come to Chelsea anyway with the way he was treated.
And they weren't
Yep.
going to pay him.
I think
They
that
weren't
the
gonna pay him.
Gallagher treatment also played a part with him too, because they're meant to be close.
Get new friends, Gay, man. Jesus Christ.
He had a sour taste in his
Thank
mouth.
you, Dalvik. I couldn't bring up to translate, but
He had
Matteo
a,
Moretto is saying Iraola's a candidate as well.
He had a sour taste in his mouth from the season we won the Champions League because they wanted to send him out on loan. He didn't want to go out on loan, so he basically, left to go Crystal Palace instead.
Sorry, you guys are talking about market opportunity, right? So we've already talked about Mike Maignan, right? The reason we didn't go for him is because we were penny pinching because we didn't want to succumb to Milan, right? So then there were points where, hey, with Gittins, we're going to do the same thing. We're not going to pay the 55 million that Dortmund want. We're going to lowball them. And then what do? We fucking pay the amount. So why couldn't we do that for Mike Maignan, which was £5 million more? What the fuck? What the fuck? We're willing to pay 15 million pounds more from the initial bid of Gittins to get him, but we can't pay 5 million more for Mike Maignan.
No.
Welcome to
No,
Chelsea.
Yeah, no, because. because
See what I mean?
Nagelsmann not interested. You can throw another one.
Why would he, man? Why would he?
They already turned him down in summer 23. Why you know what I mean?
Why would he be
At this point, I'm actually doubting any manager of level of how stupid they are if they're gonna get the job. So now,
I said, we are in the weakest negotiation position with any manager, right? Any manager, no matter what level it is. If I was a manager, right, and Chelsea approached me, I'd have a list of demands, right? And I'm said, I'm not going unless they're all met and they're all in the contract as well. So it's ironclad.
Yep.
You can't get out.
Yep.
We are in no position to make any demands of any manager whatsoever. Now, they're going to because they're ego-based. They're going to. They think we are still a sale. Oh, it's a big opportunity and stuff.
maybe we should go for Maresca again.
Can you imagine another cheek?
No, Fabrizio's also said that's all over. He ain't coming back.
You might just go get Tuchel back, bro.
Tuchel's never coming back, man.
He's not signed a long-term contract at
That's a
I
nice
think
dream,
Tuchel
man.
would come back, but he'd come back with that list.
I actually believe Tuchel would. He loves Chelsea.
He loves the
I swear.
club, yeah, he does.
But he'd come back with that list you were talking about, Surfer.
Yeah.
He'd have a list of demands.
That's what I'm talking about. And also, it's weird. He's more of a dumpster fire than when he took over from Lampard. You know what I mean? It's more, you know what I mean? It's more of a.
That's a good point.
We haven't got even players to play a wing back system properly. You know what
Chelsea
I mean?
have not yet formally spoken to any candidates, or then Fabrice Hawkins was lying. I don't believe he was. Iraola is expected to be one of the names approached. Nagelsmann wasn't sold on the model. And Chelsea sourced
the man say Eddie Howe. Oh my!
Luis
God.
Enrique set to extend at PSG and has interviewed Aboli in the past. No expectation he's a candidate. Eddie Howe, Fariola, Felipe Luis, and Terzic all have admirers within the club. Silva is yet to extend at Fulham. Oliver Glasner's a free agent. Fabregas is focused on trying to qualify for Como. Felipe Luis and a ton of mid.
I completely forgot. Yeah, we're probably not getting Iraola. I forgot Athletic Club are looking for a new manager. Yeah, he's definitely going there.
I'm tired.
No, apparently Terzic is a link to the Bilbao job.
Bro, if there's a chance for Bilbao to hire one of their own, a former player who was a legend at that club, they'll do it. If Iraola
there's
wants,
any common sense in this left, like if this ownership, any kind of sense, they will go for the athletic manager and just revert. Revert from the model. And you don't need to revert to 25 model. I'm going to bang it again. It's not the age the problem. It's the salary the problem. The more salary you
Jimmy
pay
wants
for
on if
Elise,
anyone wants to jump. No pressure.
What I'm saying is
I'm about to jump in a sec.
I know
to be actually completely true. Those players we need, they are actually there under 25, like Olise and stuff. They just need to pay a little bit more wages. That's all it is. You don't have to be 30 years old.
Semenyo was there in the summer, Alex. We could have signed him.
Exactly.
150, like Man City. That wasn't. So when I hear there was no like talent at left wing, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. We could have had Lookman as well. He would have cut. You know, that's the whole point. When I hear them say, "Well, I'd fire you for not knowing your job," then that's what I do. Because you don't know your job. You're going to sign him and put him under 150. And I don't know.
They should ask. What's his name? The football manager. What's his name? Comes on the streams. I forgot his name.
Because he Monster.
Yo,
he's gone, bro. Because we're letting Jimmy on.
Yo,
Jimmy's place.
I just want to ask you a question, about these.
Fat
I know,
Cat.
because I feel like you've been going under the buses, isn't it? Like, what makes you somehow like come up the last few weeks now, like somehow, and then we're senior side, and then you decide to like speak out?
Because I came to console my boy Matisse. He just got fired.
Oh,
bro.
really? Did you just met him, Lewis? Did you just met that fat fuck?
Hey, son, Yellen, suck your mum. And I suck your mum's ass too. How about that?
Matter, brother, on the level. Have you got anything to add to this conversation? Because if not, I'm just going to get
honestly, it's like that. Honestly, I just want to say that manager list right there, that is shit, man. Honestly,
it's actually
why we said we should have kept Maresca, but here we are.
Can I just say it's better than the one than when Poch was sacked.
Yeah,
Poch wasn't sacked. Poch left. Maresca left too.
When McKenna and Maresca were the top two choices, do you remember that?
Yeah,
the list after Poch went. Do you remember Lewis? They were the top two.
By the way, Andrew, I had a look. They would never have got Lookman. He's on 240k a week.
But what I'm saying is, Scott, is that when they come out and say there's no talent or nothing at left,
100%. They're talking shit. They're talking absolute shit.
Crap. That's what they're
talking. The fact that you've got like Semenyo is the perfect one. He went for a good price. He went for not too much more than we paid for Neto, and he also was on 130k a week. So he fits right into your wage rate. And he turned you down. And let's be real, he turned us down. I'm not believing that we were never interested. He turned us down for City.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But
They definitely inquired, and he said, "No, I'm going to
But in the
City."
summer, last summer, if we actually pursued him, I think we would have signed him.
Oh, we probably would.
Do you know what I mean? That's the whole point. So when they come out with their briefs and say there was nothing there, rubbish, absolute rubbish. They could have been.
If that trophy worth anything, it's actually worth the signings.
Yes.
They have a little bit of pool of signing. The trophy itself, it's 1 day celebration.
That's
and
why I
it's
said
over.
I'd give them one more summer after that trophy. They gave me Buonanotte and Garnacho. Go fuck yourself.
Brother,
You see
I
what
don't
I'm
trust
saying?
these people to get the right people in anyway.
Yeah, but I tried telling your mates
I'm
that.
fed up now.
You can't go literally from Xavi, whatever. Just remember, don't look. Remember what he's done at Spurs. Just was Spurs. You go from Xavi Simmons to Fermin Lopez to Buenos Noches online. All right, that's what you do. You can't do that. You simply cannot do that. All right, it's just and you go.
Best young talent in it, man.
Whatever you think of him, he was our
Best
best.
young
He was our best
talent.
defender. What he wanted to do, Levi Colwell, and then you go internal solutions, and then you're bigging up Achimpong all season.
Mind you.
We didn't want to sell him and put him on loan, want him more minutes.
By the way,
and then
Andrew,
you bring another young centre back and you don't play him as well.
Mind you, Andrew, you know they went for what's the Bournemouth defender they went for in the
Senesi?
No. Last
Zabani.
They went for Hodgson.
Hodgson.
He chose to go Real Madrid instead. So clearly they wanted a centre back.
Yeah.
Right. Why is it okay? You didn't get Hodgson the opportunity because it was an opportunity because he had a release clause, right?
Yeah.
They didn't get him. So what stopped them from getting another centre back? They wanted a centre back.
Do you know why? It's because he was the only one they planned for. So they didn't plan for anyone else. They didn't have a backup.
He's not good enough anyway.
That's why they called
No, he's not. He stinks. But Andrew, do you know how jokes it is, by the way, with the with what you said about the internal solutions? Because we've now reached a point where the guy that's technically replacing Colwell in the lineup isn't even internal solutions. He's the backup left back you bought. That's now playing centre back.
Yes.
So it's not even internal solutions because the guy that's playing there wasn't here at the start of the season.
And think of what we've done now with Sar, right? Sar we brought back, right? Because he played under Rosenior, so he's going to play a lot here, right? We should have left him at Strasbourg because he was playing all the time. They're in Europe, far more European games than we are. He's on a high from winning the. I say at the time he won the African Nations, but you know it's like we had the problem of not playing. We had the problem of not playing action pong for all those minutes. So now just
man, why are you screaming pies in the chat for the same thing from CFC Daily?
He might have not been in
Andrew. Andrew, just think of this. If we got Garnacho, and we know that we're actually gonna sign even worse players, who's worse than Garnacho?
I don't know. That's the thing.
That's a great question.
Alex.
Professor,
who is gonna be worse than Garnacho or Gittins?
Don't tempt fate because they'll find someone.
No, I'm gonna be real. There's certain players because I 100% agree in terms of there's certain players of like even the Enzo one. I'm 50-50. I still kind of want him sold, but I'm also of the mindset we won't replace him with anyone better. But there are certain guys in this squad, they're the worst players we've ever seen. Like, even if you sideways move,
big up, man.
Even if you need to sideways move, as long as you get rid of these bums. Like you said earlier, Monster, I've remembered the other point I was going to touch on with Delap. He's the worst striker I've witnessed in my lifetime.
Yeah, he is.
He's the worst striker. We've only ever had one striker less prolific than him, and it was Franco De Santo. Even Pato, he played 2 games. He got 1 league goal in 2 games.
But
fucking Delap like 20 and got 1.
The reason why De Santo didn't even play that much, so I'm not even going to.
I say he played like 10 games, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So he was the only guy who
Brazilian De Santo.
Yeah,
No, he's actually good compared to Delap. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, the thing is, I give De Santo grace because he came through. But listen to this, right, bro? Like, I used to get at Werner, Havertz. I still get at Havertz because I still think he's shit, and he is shit. We saw him the other day against City. But Havertz, Werner,
you're a donkey.
Hold on, some of you obviously get at Lukaku. I don't. Bro,
enough of your boyfriend.
Right.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Alex.
Right. Hey, he got me 250 quid, did Werner? He got me 250 quid. Remember that fatter? Remember that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Just name the left winger since the Werner. Just name the left wing players that we signed since Werner. Name them.
Modric.
Werner's not a left winger. He was signed as a striker, bro.
Sancho.
So
Sancho, isn't it? That's the thing. Modric and Sancho. Even then, Sancho.
Sterling.
Oh, fucking.
Sancho would be better than the shit that I'm seeing at left wing now. But
I even forgot Sterling still exists, though. Like, this is the thing. Like, you can use that. This is what I was gonna say, Scott. Yeah, this is the thing about using that money. You bought Garnacho, Gittins in the lab. Like, you can use that 120 million pounds of money to buy a centre back.
You could have used that.
You could have used that money. Who did we?
No one asked to buy Garnacho, especially after wasting
you could have used
5 million on Gittins.
We said this in the summer. You could have kept Tariq George because you can't tell me he's worse than either of the other 2 left wingers we had. You just can't. You could have played. He had him as the backup and signed either an actual centre back or signed like an actual goalkeeper. Or both.
I know why we signed Garnacho. Oh, fuck, I know. What's the fraud that Man United sold to La Liga team? And he banged in La Liga.
Huh?
Oh. What? The spinner.
Oh,
Anthony.
Yes. That's what they thought they signed in Garnacho. Because they thought he's going to be like Anthony in La Liga.
Well, how does
United being the problem.
Wait. How does that make sense when Anthony, when he played against us, we just showed he's still shit in the Conference League because he's still shit. He ain't no better. He's still shit. And Garnacho,
because what does watching the games teach them anyway? They've watched enough of these games and they learn nothing from it.
These guys are scouts. Like, they're supposed to know better. They're paid hundreds of thousands to millions.
They rely on data, man. Instead of using their eyes, they rely on data.
No, they know more than us, brother. Because they get paid.
But that's the thing, Scott. Normally, I would say, right? Listen. If you're a paid professional to see these, I'm not going to give you the benefit of the doubt and say, yeah, you should know or you do know better than us, bro. With the way the club's been run, these guys don't know better than your average Twitter clown just talking shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, like it's generally
Yeah,
starting to
just
dawn on
hire
me.
Fatur.
It's generally mind-boggling how stupid they are.
Just
Like,
hire Fatur as the sporting director.
Sometimes I don't even
hire
think
me as
it's.
a sporting director. Hey, I can, look, bruv, I can. Like, if I'm a sporting director, I'm getting a top-class manager and I'm getting centre backs. Easy money. How about that?
I still have
Yeah,
pressure
and
factor.
both of them are going to be women.
If you were
All
sporting
of them are going to
director,
be
Stamford
women.
Bridge would be a whorehouse.
Are you
Exactly.
kidding me, brother? I would give you
No, it
centre
already
back.
is,
I would
bro.
give you
Yeah, it
a
already
left
is,
wing.
Lewis. It already is.
No,
We're getting
Yeah,
nutted on,
we the front and the back would be there. There wouldn't be any middle.
bro.
We
We're
know,
getting
man.
nutted on like 3 goals a game. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
I say we got dudes in
you're
our
a hole
team.
already, bro.
I was gonna say, and do you know what makes it worse? We've got actual dudes in our team trying to give guys hand jobs in games.
Wait, what?
You saw bro, Monster. Did you not see Fafana yesterday? He was giving Ruta the full grab, bro. He got his hand way up in Ruta's crotch, bro. Like the whole thing.
No Diddy, bro. No,
no Diddy. That's
no Diddy, bro. I don't know what you're on. I didn't see that personally. I wasn't looking out for that. But if you say so,
We were trying to see what Fafana was trying to grab. It's like,
when he got the yellow card, I was like, oh, yellow card for, and he stood there just
trying to grab
grabbing
his
crotch,
Brighton
like,
Rock.
the fuck?
Wow.
Hey, Werner's in MLS, man. Let him retire there. Leave him alone.
You leave him alone.
I didn't even see. Someone said I would bring Werner back if I'm a sporting director.
Nope.
Are you crazy? You see that?
Hey, don't put Mason Mount in this, man. Mason Mount was a top player. He's not in the brackets of Werner and Havertz.
Lewis, on my mother's life, I will not bring Werner back
He's
if I'm a
done,
sporting
he's
director.
done less than those 2 players.
You know,
he's been injured though.
Hey, Lewis, you know what? Bring back.
Havertz ain't done anything since leaving anyway.
What if I can assure you that I can bring back AC if I'm a sporting director?
No, still sorry.
You see the level of sporting director. He's trying to please people. That's what he does. He tried to please people. That's what kind of sporting director he will be. Oh, Lewis, you want this guy? I'll get you this guy. Oh, Andrew, you want this guy? I'll get you this guy. That's what kind of sporting director that fact it will be.
Fucking crazy, mate. I'm good though. I don't know who we're bringing in. I don't care who we're bringing in. I don't trust any of these names other than Javi Alonso. The names on here will stink.
Like this whole team needs to just be like nuked. Like this squad needs destroying, like ripping up the whole, not even the whole model. It's like Alex said earlier. You can keep the 25 and under thing all you want, cool. Just like ease up the wage budget and sign some actual quality players.
Yeah.
Like you can have the 25 and under thing. That's kind of what PSG are doing outside of sprinkling in some quality here and there. They have a younger squad than us, I think, on average, but they get quality players. Vitinha, Pacho,
a bit of mix as well. A mix of old players and the young players as well. Like you need
Balance. Look at the club. Look at the club they bankrolled. Who they played yesterday. With their recruitment over the last 4 years compared to us, some of their positions, and you would take most of their players. Right, look at their wingers. Look at their options of both their wingers. Whatever you think about Minte and Mitoma,
they'd start for us. Both of their wingers would start.
Andrew, imagine being the club. No, imagine being a guy. Imagine being a guy, and you have so much hearts for one person, and that person, you got everything around him, and she still dump you.
Yeah,
she still does not. She's still better. She still found somebody better than you. Yeah, we literally we bought everything that we possibly can from their club, and we still run shit as they are.
Yeah, they're better.
Yep.
They're better.
Yep.
My God, how horrible you must be with the money if you that stupid.
Yeah, so I mean, you
I don't like how they just wasted all that money, man. They could have, sent some my way. I would have done better than that. You know what I mean? But
intentionally as well. Yeah.
You'd have spent it on white girls. Shut up.
I don't. Hey.
Oh no.
I ain't you, brother. Me and you are not the same.
What's wrong with?
I mean, that would be a better use of money.
There's nothing wrong with the white girls, man.
I know. I just want to know what Jimmy is. You like badunkadunk. We all know we do.
All I said is he was spending on white girls. You the ones that said it was a bad thing. Like that. I didn't say that. All I said is he would have spent it on white girls.
That's actually not bad. First.
I'm printing that.
Good background. It's a good background still. It's not too bad. Not too bad. But yeah, look, I hope we get some more better names in the future. This is going to drag for at least another month or two. And hopefully Callum McFarlane can get us to an FA Cup final, innit?
Hey, baby hitting, man. Let's go. Baby hitting.
Even if we get to the FA Cup final, I'm going to be real with you, Lewis. I don't want to go to another FA Cup final and just lose, bro. We've been like, come on, how many times are we going to lose at Wembley? Like,
no, I hear it, and I've got absolutely no reason to tell you how we can win it, but I'm ready to be hurt.
You don't want to go? You don't want them to make it to the final?
Monster, there's an extra ticket.
You know how many times we've lost in Wembley?
I'm asking you, do you want
I hear it, but I'm ready to be hurt again.
Low key, no.
Why? If you can't win it if you don't make it there.
I don't want, bro. I'm bro. Like,
Monster.
The magic of the FA Cup, brother. We've heard this before.
Yeah, the magic of losing. Come on, man. The last FA Cup we were in, Lewis. You gave me your ticket, didn't you? I was there. I was
on DR Sports. Yeah, that was
Chelsea fans were horrible. Like they knew they were gonna lose. It was just they were silent the whole game. It was horrible, man.
I would hire Surf as a
that's our own fault, though. I'll be real. Our atmosphere just sucks.
Yeah, nobody relies on the atmosphere.
There's so many.
Bro, I went to Liverpool one under Poch, bro. They were all behind their team chanting "Ale, ale, ale," everything on the other side. Meanwhile, here 0-0, right? Just quiet.
Yeah,
quiet as a mouse.
You know Brighton. You know Brighton sang last night. Liam Rosenior is one of our own. You know that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh mate, you know
wait, what?
Yes, apparently we were starting.
One of our own. I swear,
I say Fata can probably back this, but apparently we were like Chelsea fans were trying to fuck Rosenior, and so Brian.
Yeah, they were.
Listen, on the spaces they start to say.
I was the one that started. Yes, I was the one that started.
On the spaces they start to say on my mother's life, and this cock is start repeating it everywhere he goes. This is. Oh my God! Can you come up with your own ideas, you fat tit?
Oh no, that's the wrong one. That was the wrong one. Sorry.
I personally just don't think it's right to get at Rosenior, bro.
Oh no, I think it is.
He makes mistakes. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's right.
Oh come on, Monster! Don't enable it.
Listen, I'm not listening. He's shit. He is shit. He wasn't good enough in the first place, but I just don't think it's necessarily his fault, bro.
Just for the record, that was 3 months under Liam Rosenior. Let's look at Chelsea fans 4 months after Maresca took over.
We've got our Chelsea back. We've got our Chelsea back.
What about your cocksuckers? What about your flip-flops? What about your
Wait, where is that? Hold on a second. That's not something away, by the way.
But what do I know? He's playing Cole Palmer on the left. What do I know?
What about your flip-flops? What about your flip-flops? Come and suck my black. You bunch of flip-flops.
Hey, yo.
I don't know about that, bro.
What's a flip-flop?
I bet the whole blue bloodline was in that Southampton away, and didn't it?
You do realize I wasn't at Southampton away a year ago. You do realize?
Not you, and you weren't Maresca out anyway, so you're good. I'm talking about the rest.
I wasn't. On my mum's, I wasn't.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying the others. And you weren't Maresca out anyway, so you're good. I'm talking about the rest of the SS.
I warned you about this about more like 10 times of doing that in that group chat. You know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't listen to what the Führer says in there. Sorry. I'm sorry I don't listen to our global overlord, the supreme
leader.
leader.
I hear you. You cause some chaos. I hear it. You play your game.
Yeah, fuck them, man. I'll try villainize me, bro, just because I understand that Maresca's better than anything these dickheads thought that they were going to bring in.
At least you'll behave on my Insta group chat, so you're good. You're good.
So I didn't even know that chat still exists. I'll be real. All right. Yeah, fair enough. Hey, what a difference a couple of months makes.
You can have your Chelsea back.
We've got our Chelsea back. We've got our Chelsea back. We've got our Chelsea back. Don't worry, guys. Callum McFarlane got more points at the Etihad than Maresca. Everything's going to be okay,
people. They want it. They can have that shit. You can
Hey, yo,
have
how many years did they give Liam? How many years was he?
6 years.
Oh, we got the 5 years.
6 years.
Same as everyone.
Oh, that mercy.
But it's a low payout because they got a loophole in it. That's why I don't pay any attention.
They all
to
have
that.
loopholes. Nobody's
It's always gonna be
ever
loopholes.
guaranteed no 6-year contract.
Hey, Monster.
Exactly.
Never. It never
You
happened.
think that
Exactly.
we lost our fear factor, Monster? I mean, like teams doesn't fear us anymore for a while now.
Teams stop fearing us.
Yes,
Wow, what a comment. What a comment.
Fair
What a comment.
We lost that years ago, bro.
Hey, you know I'm gonna
We ain't had
underrate
no fear
Alex.
factor for God knows how long. We didn't even have it under Maresca. So
Nope.
come on, bro.
These man are a pathetic bunch, bro. About fear, fam.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
They're more afraid of the
I
ball.
feel when the fucking next game, mate.
I'll tell you what's gonna happen. They're gonna announce another preseason coming up anyway in next week.
Yeah, they have. Indonesia, China, I think South Korea, Australia. They're doing.
Oh, they already went Hong Kong.
And this is the thing, like, why are you taking these man need a rest? This is a World Cup year. Why are we dragging these guys halfway across the
Hey, Monster.
We don't make
Australia. Let's go. We're going to Hong Kong. Let's go.
It's either that or we go to America and play in 5 different time zones.
You can't because World Cup is in America. You're not gonna do
World
it.
Cup. They can't.
Nobody's coming to America.
There's no more.
Yeah.
Go to
All that money's
Fatuland.
getting
Go
bled
to
into traveling
Fatuland.
to from MetLife.
Go to my land. Let's
Lady
go.
boys, get the lady boys. Get the lady boys ready for Fatur.
Hey, Alex, you see Matt Dev moved over there. We ain't seen him since.
I know.
He married a
What's
lady
not?
boy.
No, what's more like how you say it, stereotype that Englishmen in Indonesia. Nothing did middle-aged Englishmen in Indonesia. Nothing.
They go and marry lady boys. Cause she can't get pregnant.
Hey, learn some Chinese, man. Learn how.
You learn Chinese. You don't know Chinese, and you from Asia. You fat fuck.
Yeah.
So Callum McFarlane is highly rated inside of the club.
Get the fuck out of here! Fuck you!
Bro,
No one believes it. No one wants to believe the brief.
I'm about to block Ornstein, you know.
Yeah, block
Ornstein.
Yeah, I'm blocking Ornstein right now. Block this nigga, yo.
I was
Fuck
trying to
out
hear
of here.
this shit,
Getting
man.
blocked for
Ben
that.
said highly rated. He's managed what, 2 games? Shut the fuck up, man.
He got a point at the Etihad and Maresca.
Shit, man.
Brother, he's coach under 21s, man. Leave him alone, man.
Oh, good for him. I don't give a fuck.
No, I mean not you. I mean the owners need to leave him alone about these briefs, isn't it? Like, just leave him off. Come on, man. Just don't.
I know he said that with a straight face as well. You prick. You fucking prick, man. I can't believe it, man. What else was there? Rosenior being paid out 20 million plus is wide of the mark expected. No, that means it's not happened. It's not that.
Get that man his bread, man. You know.
Hey, we paid Potter 60, by the way. We haven't paid.
He ruined his whole rep, bro. That man was at Strasbourg and he weren't harming anybody, bro.
Hey, question.
You gave Potter the bread.
Million, bro.
Did Potter bread. That's why Potter was chilling the whole. You remember clubs wanted Potter. He didn't want to go.
Did we pay?
They probably love that one.
Give me 20 million and give me a bad rep as a coach. I'll take it.
No, 1 second. Did we even pay Potter fully though? Like, I think he's got 60 though. What? How many he was supposed to get though?
The fact that he didn't want to take a job for a long time told me they paid him well, bro. Like,
yeah, he was.
I think he was on like 12 million a year. I think Potter.
Well, so you're telling me that we're paying about 84 million quid. The one that we sacked Potter, we sacked Rosenior. So 84 million quid.
Everybody don't get full payout. Nobody gets full payout. Stop. Don't worry about what the media. When the media reports he has a 6-year deal, it's usually like a 2-year deal, and then the option to advance it another 2, and then the option to advance it another 2.
It
so
depends.
It's not really a 6-year deal.
It depends on how successful he is. If he's shit, nobody's giving him contract full paid if he didn't do
get the
like
fuck
a
out of
record.
here. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody paying no whole contract. Nobody does that in football. Not in European. It's no such thing because you get rid of managers like that.
All right, you know what? If McFarlane wins a trophy and Arteta goes trophy,
no, fuck off.
Yo, why are you talking about?
I know, man.
The power to talk about rivals when your club is in the shit hole.
man.
Fuck Arsenal, bro.
What are we gonna say? Give him another year? Is that what we're gonna say?
That is exactly what this owner's gonna do, man.
No. Is that what you were gonna say,
Jimmy?
Nope.
Whatever his favorite OnlyFans model want, that's what he want.
Exactly.
Right for her.
I
That's why we're taking Callum McFarlane to Anfield and to fucking Wembley.
The premiums, bro. Premiums. A sick nigga, man.
Fatur? No.
Hey,
Fatur likes tuck-ins.
Monster
Fatur likes
CFC,
tuck-ins.
calm down. Monster CFC, calm down.
Oh, this guy looking at feet, looking at the toes.
Hey, relax.
He likes tuck-ins.
You like the feet, don't you?
Fuck you too, man. I swear down.
He likes everything that has a pulse. Maybe not pulse all the time, but
what
the fuck off? Fuck off.
I asked Fat Tur what kind of women he like. He said the ones that breathe.
Fuck off with this bullshit. I hate you.
And then he watched Dexter, and then he watched Dexter. And he's like, not necessary.
They don't necessarily have to be breathing.
I hate you two bitches, man. I swear down.
Man.
All the sources are just specifically saying Iraola or Eddie Howe and Premier League experience.
Eddie Howe is nasty business.
Eddie Howe is rivaling Mike Ashley times this season.
Everybody knew apparently that we're gonna sign Rosenior in the middle of a season. Now we're not even in the middle of a season. You're supposed to know even better who we're signing next.
Bring me Big Sam, man.
Now there's more question marks because after the World Cup, more managers could be in a job. Whereas in mid-season, the manager market was a bag of shit.
Do you know what it is, Lewis? It's not even that. The part of it is for me as well is like what other jobs are coming available that like is more enticing. Like I said, I think Iraola picks Athletic Club over us just because of the connections he has there. I'm gonna be so honest. Yep. He probably picks them over us. I don't know if there's any like I don't know if like Savić, he probably picks us. But I don't know who else is going to be in for him come next season.
Who the fuck is that? Terzic? Who the fuck is that?
I think he's the one that bottled the Bundesliga with Dortmund 2 years ago.
I want my center back with a name like that. Not my manager. I want my center back with a name
That's
like
Kai's cousin. That's Kai's cousin.
Was that the one that bottled Bundesliga on the last day?
That's Kai's cousin from Czech.
Is that Slavic? What is that?
Yeah, it's Czech Republic.
Yeah,
it's Czech Republic.
I need a center back with that kind of name, not a fucking manager.
Exactly. I think it's a Kai's cousin from Czech Republic.
Hey, where is Kai? I ain't seen him in a long time.
Yeah. He's at work.
He's
Does
massaging.
he come on in?
Yeah, he checked out.
He's doing undercover work.
He's trying to catch Fatur.
He's in Iran making up a fake uprising.
Other shit is so obsessed with me, though. I swear down. Ugh.
Who?
What?
Oh, wow.
Was that Mongolian you were speaking? What was that?
No, Alex is so obsessed with me. Somehow.
Lord have mercy.
Pause.
Shout out Bertram as well, saying where the Blueco backers at? Public flogging. I agree, man. I agree.
They are present when they're not present because they're fucking hiding, but we know who they are.
Wait, who's the
Jesters, Carlito, David.
David, Jesters, Carlito, and
David
Rob.
was in my chat at the start of the stream, still telling me about Blueco in the middle. I'm like, bro, fuck off, man.
Bro, I'm glad he's not here. I'm so glad he's not here. We don't hear his bullshit.
Big up to Simon for joining the membership. Big up, bro.
And Robert as well. Robert is another Blueco.
Oh no, Don would only deserve it just for the Roman slander on top. Because that was too much. Need to slander Roman for Blueco.
Don is Blueco. What the fuck y'all talking about? I talked to Don. Don is
Blueco. I swear down, Blueco.
Don, his name in the chat is Blueco Don. I gave him that name, and everybody call him that. Blueco Don. That nigga.
You talk to him more than me, so alright, cool.
Yeah, don't let him trick you.
Oh, and Rob Garnacho better than Turkey Rob. Yeah,
it's Blueco Rob.
Robert, the rage baiter.
Guys, man, listen. I'm getting out of here, man.
Don is Blueco.
I'm Monster. It's always great chopping things up. We should do this more, man. But bless up. Have a good day.
I'll see you lot next year.
Come on, G. Take care.
Next second.
Lukaku Romantada.
And the next manager's gone, bro. I actually think we only see Monster when a manager's gone.
Yeah, his annual season review. You'll be back next year.
His annual season review will be back.
Don't blame. When Maresca left, we were live for like 8 hours. It was a madness. Fucking everybody was in here.
The only reason we're on now is because City are playing in a minute. You know what I mean? That's the only reason.
Oh, yeah. But I ain't running a hate watch for that. Burnley City, I want them to win.
There's no hate watch.
Bro, no, I need Bournemouth.
We'd be more like enticed to do a Bournemouth Leeds hate
Bro,
watch.
I was gonna say, bro, I need Bournemouth to do something for me. I need Bournemouth to do something for me.
No, we need Leeds to do something.
No, fuck that. No, Andrew. I want to finish as low as possible. Fuck all of that. I don't want Conference League. I don't want Europa League. None of that bullshit. Finish 10th.
No Europe, yeah.
Scott,
No Europe, I
I
hear
went
it.
on this long spew about not wanting none of that,
Europe.
and then I said I want FA Cup. Guess what happens when you win the FA Cup?
Yeah.
Fucked either way. We fucked either way. So I'm just like, fuck it. If we win the FA Cup and get it, I'll take it. But give me 14th.
That's our only chance of getting.
Give me
Champions League
14th in the FA Cup, so I can actually remember this season. Remember that season we finished?
We might find a way to be a big up CP. We might find a way to get back into Champions League that way.
Well, City's fucked because I think Rodri's hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Rodri's hurt.
Yeah, Arsenal's gonna win.
They've got enough to get past Burnley tonight, though.
Jimmy, you're right about Don being blue coat.
I forgot.
Jim, you're right about Don being blue coat because remember, this is the same man doing the whole Caicedo better than Conte prop.
He's blue coat. Take my word for it.
No. Please don't bring up Caicedo better than Conte again. I'm about to lose my mind.
I'd say Caicedo has more ability. I'm like,
oh, just so back together right now every time.
Not even up for debate. Anybody that knows. No.
Literally, the footballing world was like
Winter Surfer here. Winter Surfer's in the chat. He'll tell you Don is 100. His name is Blue Coat Don. It's Blue Coat Don and Blue Coat Rob. I swear to God.
Jimmy, I'm like, you're talking about the one guy in Conte who we said could be better than Makalele, who was named a role after. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yo, that Conte.
As soon as they start talking about that, I just switch over. Like I'm good. I'm not trying to listen to this blasphemy.
Yeah, these dudes they be on some different shit. I'm just looking forward to World Cup. Oh, my bad. No, I'm not, because Estevao's hurt. Fuck.
Shit, yeah. We ain't even had a chance to speak on Estevao being
I won't even have him for Brazil.
Thanks, Rosenior.
Neymar needs to come back for that, please.
That's his parting gift, isn't it?
But why isn't Maresca playing Estevao more, guys? Why aren't he playing him in more games?
He has a level 4 hammy. He blew a complete gasket, bro.
We didn't even know there was a level 4 until today. The most we heard was grade 3 tear.
Level 4 is a grade 4 tear, bro. He's out for months.
That is a full tear, a full rip.
Yes.
Not partial, not majority. It's the whole damn thing gone off the bone.
And he tore that in what, 20 minutes?
Not even that.
12 minutes.
Oh, man, that's
12. Fuck.
Like this is 3 to 6 months, minimum 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
So you ain't seeing him until September. About
yeah, you'll see him. You'll see him to about. You won't see. He'll be back in training in about 4 to 5 months, and then you'll see him in the season probably about September. He'll be getting a 20 here, a 5 here, and then we'll be thirsty for him. Where's Estevao? By January, he'll get his first 90 minutes.
Jimmy, do you know what that means? Pedro Neto stays.
Oh.
No, hey, Scott, you know what I said to that?
No.
I did get some more news from Simon Phillips of that one, though. I was going to drop that one tomorrow.
I'm going to do his
No. Jose Mourinho might be saving us. I'll just leave that one there.
What?
Mourinho might be saving us.
Oh.
Jose Mourinho.
Benfica's main target is what I've heard, or like a very high target.
But you know what? Do you know what's jokes? If he does leave, then we've just got to chuck Quenda in at the deep end. There you go. Goes straight in at the deep end.
Yeah. So Simon Phillips, Benfica made Neto their number 1 target for the summer window, but it's only if Mourinho stays as their manager for another season. He is the one specifically pushing the Neto interest.
Let's go,
please.
Neto is not going to no fucking Benfica.
About to say so too.
Neto will have more.
Yeah, whatever, Sam. Slot out. Slot. My Salah's shit. Van Dijk's washed, and all my attackers are getting injured. But slot. Get out of here, man.
Hey, I just have a question now. What's happened to this medical team? this amazing medical team that basically Maresca had to listen to all the time.
Yeah,
Because
what
you know,
happened?
remember those reports about Maresca defying the medical team?
Yeah,
So
what
what's happening with this medical team now with all these fucking hamstring injuries?
Exactly.
Estevao
I'm glad you mentioned that.
Oh,
I'm glad you
CP,
mentioned
would
that.
you like to? There was another thing that I heard based on that. All the stuff with the medical team was more bollocks, and that was based on the fact that hold on. It was player agents getting annoyed that their players were not being given a lot of minutes in the first half of the season because Maresca did not trust the depth in the squad. That's why you saw players getting given more minutes than you would expect them to get in the first half of the campaign. He did not trust the depth. They brought in a different manager who utilized more of the depth, and now they've realized, now I know why Maresca didn't use the depth. The depth shit.
It's fucking what y'all call dross. It's dross. It's dross blood.
Allowing.
But here we are, man.
Yeah, we have a memorial bench, man.
Level
we
4,
have a
not
memorial
grade 4.
bench.
Was it level 4? What did they say about his hamstring?
They
They said
They said level
They said
4.
something with a 4.
Grade 4.
But Sam, you think I wanted to be Rosenior out? This brother hasn't kept a clean sheet from January. He hasn't got a goal in 2 months.
Like, does somebody really need to say Rosenior out to know that if he's out, nobody's gonna be mad?
I didn't even actively push for him out. I just said he can go. I don't care. But why am I gonna like actually actively defend someone that can't defend and can't attack? We get hamstring injuries nearly every week, and we're breaking records from 1912 when my dad weren't even alive, or my dad's dad weren't even alive. The fuck?
Listen. First of all, this is from the guy who says slot out this season. No, I mean,
After he won them the league last season, he's
second of all, Lampard deserved to go went under Roman, no problem, because we've got Tuchel in and won the European Cup, so that's fair. Poch deserved to go because I'm not gonna put on a 6-game winning run at the end of the season for all the shit.
Why are you defending yourself in front of that?
For the first 9 months of the season, Maresca's the only one who didn't deserve to go at the time. Maybe at the end of the season, maybe you reflect and look at it then. But at the time, he didn't deserve to go. And Rosenior never, ever was good for this.
Think about what they did to Rosenior. Think about what they did to Rosenior. This dude had a job in France. He was doing his thing, working, building up those young players, making those young players better. They snatched him out of there, threw him in his job. Because all you people that saying, well, he didn't have to come. Yes, he did. He was already working.
Why did he accept it? And
if you say no, Alex, if your boss say to you, Alex, I want to give you a promotion, I'm gonna give you more money, more everything, and you go no, what do you think he's gonna do to you after that?
I will say I'm not ready for that promotion.
No, he's gonna fire you because he's gonna say you ain't got no fucking ambition. He's telling you you ready, you gotta be ready. He's giving you the fucking job, you ready. You gotta take it. We talking about within companies, don't think like a job like you going from an apprentice to a master electrician. No, we're talking about you're already a manager, and we're telling you you're gonna come manage our bigger club. You cannot tell them no. If you tell them no, they'll say, okay, we're gonna get rid of you and bring in who the fuck we was gonna bring in for you anyway. We'll find somebody else to hire Chelsea because you don't listen to what the fuck we telling you. We telling
Josh,
you
you're good,
your
bro.
ass here and take more money, and you telling us no. You cannot tell your bosses no.
By the way, on a side note, just because I got brought up, speaking of Strasbourg, they've now managed to fuck up 2 clubs this season because if they don't win Conference League, which they might, but they need to win Conference League. If they don't, they're on course to finish like 10th.
Well,
They suck in the league.
Let me tell you who they
I
fucked.
thought Gary O'Neill was doing all right then.
Yeah, brother, they've won. I think they've won 2 games in 10 in the league.
Hold on, SAR. Look what they did to SAR, bro.
Man,
SAR was over there playing every fucking week. Every week, SAR was playing. Every week.
Come off an AFCON win.
Getting better every week.
He won
and
man of
they
the match.
brought him here to fucking sit on the bench next to a Chimpong who was already.
All he's known for now is a guy that Kvaratskhelia dunked on in 6 minutes in the second leg.
Think about that. This is what this club do. And this is
Anyway,
and this is the
big up
decision.
everybody.
Big up, Alex. Take care, bro. Bless up, man.
Keep talking. Keep talking, Fatur. You fat kid.
Big up, bro.
These are the decisions of the squad builders. That's who decided. Okay, bring back Sarr. Yeah.
Iraola is the leading candidate.
Here we go.
No, no.
Oh, I knew it was gonna be him.
What's the difference between me and you?
Jimmy, we're getting him. Jimmy, we're getting him. Sadly.
Yo, look at his mouth. Go back to Iriola's picture. Does that look? Oh, come on, look at his mouth, bro. Look at his mouth, bro. Come on, man. Oh, come on, man. Look at his mouth, bro. Name one person you know that do anything that make any sense that got a mouth that look like that. Why he look like that, bro? Man, pack him the fuck up, man. This nigga look like a mouth breather.
If it's not Iraola, then who's gonna be then?
Who gives a shit?
I know who it should have been.
Exactly.
Wait, Lewis, wait, can you hear me?
We're gonna keep banging this drum until they show me better.
Exactly.
Can I be heard in the chat?
No, we
What?
can hear you.
Can I?
Yeah, we can hear you, Smokey. What are you saying, bro?
I'm just saying big up, like I'm on my way out, so big up to you.
All right, bless up, man.
Big up.
Safe travel.
Take care, man. Jojo says we'll have at least 2 more managers before GTA 6. Probably.
Well, that's true. GTA 6 ain't never coming out.
Exactly.
Never coming
too
out.
much money on GTA 5. Why would we
Yeah. Stop spending money on fucking GTA 5 and GTA 6 will come out, you fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Hey,
Never coming out.
Hey, so we will have
Big up Fireman for joining the membership.
We will
as
have
well,
at
bro.
least
Big
2
up, man.
managers before the Avengers come out, man. Fucking hell.
And big up Jojo.
Yeah.
Now we have a whole summer sign a proper fucking coach. This is my thing as well, bro. We're gonna self-reflect. Why am I getting these briefs already in hours? Okay, I know why. Because why am I believing a fucking word that any of you pricks say? Why? Big up, yes,
They
sir.
really can't help themselves. They really can't help it.
What self-reflection are you gonna do anyway? You fuck up.
Yo, Ariola looked like he said, "Duh."
Self-reflection. Should have listened to Maresca, man. All he wanted was a centre back or two. I Paul, why the fuck you buy a fucking Garnacho for? They want to sell him already, by the way. What a waste of fucking time.
What a waste of money.
It's not even good news that they want to sell Garnacho. Why did you buy him? Why? Nothing about what's going on is worth celebrating. Oh, they want to sell Delap. Yay. Why is he here? Oh, hey, we got rid of fucking Rosenior. Let's celebrate. Why is he
when you
here?
first logged in, I seen these cocksuckers typing. I wanted to jump through the chat and choke. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck are we celebrating?
Oh, please kill them, please. Please kill
After
them.
man celebrating, we're celebrating when Maresca left.
Fuck are we celebrating? Like, this is a, yo, man.
That's what I'll maintain again. Some of you deserve this. Some of you deserve the way this season has gone because you campaigned for this shit. So hold it. But don't ask me to celebrate because they're trying to rectify the wrong decisions that you backed.
Yeah.
I'm not with it. Sorry, Yasa. What are you saying, bro? There's a lot.
Listen, I don't know. I thought I was stream on the whole before stuff before he got signed.
Make sure you man sub as well.
I was waiting for you to go live, so I just redirected dip. You get me? You never went live.
So I did I came in late from the gym. Do you know how much this club sent me to the gym this week? It's mad. Sorry, go.
Nah, you good, bro. I saw like there was a couple people in the chat that were there, bro. Listen, we saw all the briefs that were coming out before the sacking, and obviously, you see what it says here when it says Igbali likes Ariola. I read some stuff that was saying that essentially he's gonna bypass the sporting directors because they have their own review at the end of this, at the end, or potentially at the end. Whether that's gonna happen or not, that's a different story, isn't it?
They're actually getting a review.
We don't know. They said that they're gonna see what they want to do with them, but that's a different story, isn't it? Because right now, either they're gonna go, he's gonna talk to agents and get a manager. You get it, or he's gonna go through and spoil it. We don't know, and essentially with this ownership now, we're gonna see what they do, and then you get what I'm saying. It's a here and now thing. What are they gonna do? Which things are gonna that's what you're looking at. You can't really say this is what they're gonna do or that's gonna do. There was Iriola. I saw Marco Silva. I've seen a bunch of managers linked to this. Obviously, I think in the moment since Maresca, in the moment since Rosenior's been sacked, I think there's been more specific stuff. I ain't really read it yet, but I just think that look, we're in the same circle, and it's the same roundabout in circles, bro. We're just getting a random manager here and there. I used to call this Donny the Spanish Poch, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get away from Poch, not anything close to him, bro. So, listen, I want to say something before, obviously, we hand it over to someone else here. I know, obviously, you and I, Lewis, and a couple other people here watched the Brighton game together yesterday. There was no structure. The structure was all wrong. I think, you know, the Chalobah quotes were more to get onto the manager. Because really and truly, he said there was no desire, there was no fight, there was no this. But, bro, when the tactics are wrong, manager's running. You get it? He's just running with nothing else to go on the pitch. Do you get what I'm saying?
Even then, I thought Chalobah was chatting out of his ass, personally.
I think he was doing.
Oh, the boys were running their socks off. Everyone was saying, "My brother, we got outran again." What are you talking about?
I remember
man?
running for no reason. We make.
We spent the whole first half defending and praying, and then you want to talk about how we ran our socks off. Just shut up, man.
It's like a Gallagher joke for us. Like, you know how running's just running. People run for running's sake. But I'm saying that if you don't know what you're doing on the pitch, you just run. You get tired because you don't know what you're doing. You're just running.
So I would have heard that if that was Pedro Neto or Delap who came out and said that. Because the forwards were just running around chasing loose balls. Or Enzo Fernandez, who's like a one-man press in that game. Chalobah, shut up.
Yeah, not from him. I don't think he should have come from him.
The first start back since injury. Shut up, man.
Yeah. You're right. But yeah, fam, I found out the Estevao news on stream. That was another mad one. And yeah, listen, it looks like it's just going downhill, bro. They have to, like, if we're looking at the here and now and the manager thing, I kind of knew they were gonna go McFarlane because it was the simplest thing to do. You know what I mean? You have to plan.
I actually
to get
didn't want
manager.
them to bring in anybody because they would demand assurances that they'd be here next season. And if it ain't Xavi Alonso or Maresca, what is the point?
Yeah, is he? Yeah, and I don't see that. I was talking to everyone and saying, like, I don't know, could they keep bringing this Nagelsmann in because he was there a couple of years back? I don't see that either. It had to be the whole like any of the good managers that we rate. It's a summer thing, except for, like you said, Maresca or what's his name, Xabi Alonso.
Iraola's even questioning it all. He needs convincing.
Oh,
even Iraola's just like
he ain't even got a job, you know. He ain't even got a job.
It is he got
he's still at Bournemouth, no?
But he already
yeah, but I'm saying that he needs convincing. I think they're talking about the summer though.
He already told him he's leaving, so he has options. If he told him he's leaving already,
yeah, and the Bilbao stuff that Scott was saying as well. Yeah, makes sense.
He could be doing this to be raising his price for the job he really want to go to. So don't think that.
Smart. That's a good point as well. Big up Miles saying, can any manager succeed with these players though? Bro, we've always just been a couple of players away, and I will continue to maintain that. The problem is we've been that for like nearly 2-3 years, and that's starting to become a piss take. That's the problem. Like, again, I'm not here with the point that we have a finished squad. We do not. By some better centre-backs, we would not look so stupid at the back. Rosenior just amplifies it all because he hasn't got the structure that Maresca does.
Yes.
But we are not as far behind as people think. We look like that because of how bad we've been over the last couple months. And again, the lack of recruitment. So those are the main problems.
You're right, Lewis, because we saw that yesterday, and I think it's not cool. It's not the cool thing to say someone like that we're not far away, or that you don't think there's a lot of things to be done on the pitch. Do you get what I'm saying? You can't say that because then
the same people that won't hear it now were all easily hearing that about 6 months ago.
Exactly, but this is the thing as well. Is if you can't have issues in your spine on the team, bro. We found that if you don't have a good finisher, you can create all the chances you want. He doesn't score the goals. If your midfield ain't good, you got a hole in midfield. If your defenders aren't good enough, we've seen it. One of them messes up, the other guy messes up, and if your goalkeeper's not good enough, we went through that last season. Do you remember with Sanchez? He will just everything goes well, but then he concedes stupidly. You can't, but you can put a fullback at right wing. You can get away with that. You can put a failed right winger at right back, but you can't mess up in your spine. You can't have anything stupid going on there. And we've had things like that throughout the season that cost us, whether it's Fofana, whether it's Chalobah. You know what I'm saying? Like those things, it's just things that You need to sort them out, and this is why we've been screaming for a centre back for the last couple of years, 2 years now, I think. Do you know what I'm saying? And those are the things we really need. And yeah,
Goalkeeper, centre back, and a striker. The only thing we got was Liam Delap.
Defense wins your title, man. We need to build that foundation to get a top centre back first, and then work your way up front, innit?
I agree.
You have to start backwards. Yeah, you have to start from the defenders first. That's the problem. You have to start. You can get a striker, but if your defense ain't good, it doesn't matter. That's the you can see, unless you're outscoring the opposition all the time. But not you can't always do that.
Yeah, that's the problem that we have this season as well. Like they think that with buying those attackers like Garnacho, Delap, and Gittins, that they think that we can outscore a lot of teams this season.
Mm-hmm. The only the data. There's one thing the data doesn't account for. Yeah, is adaptation. So even bringing in a Gittins, whether he was good or not, coming in and how he was gonna how is he mentally gonna adapt? Do you get it? Or what's going on in private life? You know, all those things. Data can't account for that. Or a new manager coming in and he has to adapt to the new manager. Like all those things, data can't. Yeah, he might be quick, he might be this, he might be that. But when he comes into your team, you can't. That's why the eye test is way better than just the data, bro. And this is why
you gotta mix both up. The problem is too many people lean onto one side. These lot just lean all towards the data.
Yeah, that's fact. Yeah.
Big up Kenjoy saying waste of a fucking season. Facts. By a centre back and a left winger, this would have all been okay. A fucking left winger and a centre back, and we would have been fine. This is why I don't get why people were telling me to celebrate with Rosenior gone. What is the fucking point? Well, we went from celebrating trophies and getting into the top 4 for the first time with the squad to just celebrate another manager going. Long. Fucking long. Fuzzbrain says, Potch out. You might need to change that to Iraola out the way this is going because we're about to get the Basque version. You already had the black version. Now we're going to have the Basque version. Big up Emmanuel saying, a.k.a. Alex and Daniel, for the people that deserved it. Daniel in the chat, not Daniel from the streams, in case the streamer one's watching. Seven says, what do you think about Felipe Luis? Actually wouldn't mind. He's a proven winner. He's won trophies in Brazil. He's kept great streaks in Brazil as well. He even had a very impressive performance against us in the Club World Cup. I wouldn't be too against Felipe Luis. That's a proven winner. Some man will say, oh, but it's Brazil and everything. I'm not really that fussed. You've shown you can build consistency with a team and have them dominate a league that is arguably top 5 in the world and win a ton of trophies, not just a league. That's fine by me. That will do. I don't mind. Steven says, Estevao set to miss the World Cup. Super sad, man. Trust me, bro. Had all the Brazil shirts ready and loading, man. It's a shame. It's a real shame. But I will say I'm also glad Estevao is getting some well-deserved rest because he has been worked like a dog for the best part of like 18 months of Chelsea and Palmeiras.
There's one thing, though. There's rumors that he's trying to get himself back on grass in 30 days. I don't know if you've seen those things. He better not rush himself back.
No,
because that ain't helping us whether in the short term or the long term.
That is not a problem that's with us. That is a problem for Carlo. Carlo Ancelotti, you don't play games with us, bro. I love you. You're my guy. I only doubles in your name. God bless you. Don't fuck with Estevao, man. Just leave him. They got no Rodrigo either. Fuck yeah, that's a bit dark. That's actually a bit dark. Shit. MNG Blue says Dan Potts is back. Fuck off, Matisse. Leave Matisse alone, man. So it went from being a joke that he looked like Rosenior to him actively wanting nothing to do with that sort of comparison in his life, man. Poor guy, bro. Poor guy. Assad says, on a positive note, they won't blame the black guy now. You are not going to turn this into a race baiting thing. You are number one Maresca outer, and it's all fell in front of your face, man. It is all burned in front of you. No. You do not get to run this race baiting crap. No. They were not onto him because he was black. I promise you they weren't. They had a million different reasons not to like Rosenior before it turned into a race thing. I promise you that.
Hey, listen, bro. People were looking for this other brother in my chat. I said, yo, listen, he ain't here.
No, we heard from some of the chat that you ran off to Eunice Talks Football yesterday. All right, fair enough, man. Shout out to Eunice too, man. Big up. Oh yeah, views on sports. I will do, brother. I will do. And to Assad, big up for the memberships as well. Always my G. Even though This whole Maresca thing has blown up in front of your face, man. It's dark. It is dark. JC, big up, bro. He says, although he was here for 100 days only, Rosenior managed the same amount of Premier League and UCL titles as Arteta, who has been on it for 7 years. Legends.
You know what it is, yeah.
I have nothing else left on that
laugh.
one, I'll be honest.
Usually you would laugh, but today has been one of those days, yeah. I can't laugh. Like I usually laugh at these things, yeah. I'll just smile and I'm like, bro, not today, you know what I mean?
How about this if you want something to laugh at? 12 days ago, they don't intend to review the coaching position until at least the earliest of the summer of 2027, guys.
They wanted to keep him till next year.
They didn't even make the summer of 2026. They didn't even make it to May. Barely got to 420. Dark. Fucking dark, man. I ain't watching that City game, man. Nah, there's no point of that. JJ. Ah, shit. Here we go again. Here we go again, man. Here we go again. Love to see it. Must win Stanley and Stewart and then sack him. No, throw Joe Shields in there as well. And also Daniel Finkelstein. Also Wiss. Also Bowley. Also Igbali. All them, man. Throw them all out there. I'm from Bournemouth and Iraola would be sick at Chelsea. Everything I hear from him makes him sound like a pot regen. I don't need none of that.
Yeah, I can't lie with this whole Iraola stuff, man. Let him retire in Bilbao. If he wants to go there, just let him go there.
Yeah, nothing on my problem. You are more than welcome to go and stay there and don't come back.
I swear he said something about, oh, listen, and I'm not really planning of coaching for most of my life anyway. He just doing. He want to do like one more job, like for the vibes or something, and dip.
Liam got 4 mil. Okay.
My problem is that you know what this Iraola Bristow, like the way that he said, "Oh, Iraola needs that convincing." Like we've seen this before. I was like,
of course he does. Of course he
like,
does.
He's not even that dumb. How can you convince a manager like Iraola to come to Chelsea when you know that you will be in the same place?
Check the other tweet. Several Chelsea players were disappointed by the exit of Enzo Maresca and preferred his training methods to Rosenior. Oh!
Bullshit.
Oh!
Bullshit.
Oh, shock! Oh, but you were willing to believe the other one then, fraud. Same source. Same source. Same exact source, bro. Send that one into the blue bloodline, please. I beg you. Please.
Why you mean?
Send that in and tell him Carefree Lewis sends his regards.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you want me to get kicked out?
No, I'm being dead serious. There it is in the private chat. Send that over and say Carefree Lewis just sends his regards. Big up to Go AM saying, yo, Monster, I'm looking forward to hear your verse when Lukaku drops his next mixtape. God forbid. Unless it's a Blue Code diss track, then you know what? He ain't that bad. He ain't that bad.
He was not willing to shake his hand, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bruv. And I'll kick him in his back while he turns around.
For the greater good, you know?
Bro, I was telling everyone too. The man them just didn't want to listen. They didn't want to fucking listen. Bunch of bums. Rosenior lost 6 out of 13. Maresca lost 5 out of 19 in the Premier League. I think there was also another stat. What was it? I can find that just quickly. There's a ton of shit that I like. Yeah, we only failed to score in about 5 occasions under Enzo Maresca. We've done it 6 in a row under Rosenior. Love. OG Harmony. For all the talk of wanting to play possession football, Iraola being the top candidate is very contradictory. But then again, I'm not surprised. They said the same thing for Poch. I said they lucked out on Maresca. That's why I'm just sticking with this. Because you lucked out. Big up to Judo Gnome. Big up to OG as well. See, the thing with the summer thing is that these guys are so shit at their job that they think spring is actually summer. Big up, everybody. That's actually some great logic, Judo. So the summer, it's the summer somewhere in the world, you know? If it ain't the summer here, it might be the summer in Africa. Or it might be summer in Australia or something like that. Who knows? Who knows?
It's true.
And big up to Rigo Park saying some men saying they feel sorry for Rosenior. Why? He wasn't forced. The ego on this man believing he's qualified for Chelsea. Like me thinking I'm qualified to be an astronaut on Artemis 2. I will say I think there might have been some pressure because it was an internal promotion. But I don't really feel sorry for him. It's just I don't care. I'm not going to celebrate that he's leaving. I don't hate him. I just have no emotion towards Rosenior. I said this from day one. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking through you. I don't care. I don't care. That has been my consistent thoughts on him anyway, so it is what it is. But yeah, speaking of consistent, I'm going for another consistent drink because I feel like I need one after this shit show. So yeah, big up every single one of you that's locked in. We got the Leeds preview tomorrow, so keep a lookout for that one, my people.
Tomorrow's
keep a
Thursday,
lookout for
no?
that. What?
Tomorrow's Thursday, no?
Yeah, no, but I'm out
Yeah.
Friday. I'm out Friday.
Oh,
So yeah, everybody head over to who's live, Saeed. Everyone head over to Saeed TV. Like, subscribe. We'll see you lot tomorrow. Big up, my G.